Okay. So, last session you received a extensive vision from Torm, which set you to go look for Anku in a place Lulu later remembered is relatively nearby. So you figured that you probably need to find a way down to the actual plane of Avernus, preferably without dropping into the Styx. And that you probably also could use your wizard back.
Falling in would probably be a sticky situation.
We could also use our barbarian back if we
Indeed.
can find him along the way.
Indeed. You also found a secret room of Zariel cultists in the meantime. And that's about where we left off last week. So, what do you want to do?
Ask the people in the high hall, starting with the people we know, if they have heard of any trace of Clink and if they know where we can get some parachutes or material to make some parachutes and someone who knows how to make parachutes.
Okay.
Or at least parachute pants.
Parachute pants.
DV is big. Or Del.
Is he?
Oh yeah, yes.
Del, did you take a sip of the potion of enlarging? No?
That's just his waistcoat expanded from him eating breakfast.
It's just the parachute pants.
It's just such a good meal that we had.
Stop scrolling. God damn it.
And I seem to be absent.
Not at
Clearly.
the map. Oh, there you are. You can
Just gonna
normally
restart roll 20.
can drag yourself onto the map normally, but
Bell
you
went
go.
on a diet.
Okay, so the people in the high hall have not seen Clink,
Obviously.
and they also do not know what a parachute is. But
We
eventually
explain it.
they take you to, when they figure out you want stuff made, they take you to over here where their makey people are.
Makey people.
Makey people. They are mostly currently, well, preparing armor, sharpening swords, and some of them are repairing one of the carts that the Hell Riders use to cart supplies around the city for the people. And after a short conversation with them, they seem to understand what you want, and the gnome among them even knows how to make it, but they do need a lot of silk to make it.
Okay. Do we have silk in our bag of holding? Amongst the many things we stole?
I don't think that amongst the many things there is a very large amount of silk.
Oh, that's why we need to find Clink. He has all those dresses.
Or they silk dresses?
They are primarily lace rather than silk.
Dresses are probably not enough, but one of the people, this fellow over here, thinks there is probably some silk in one of the warehouses at either of the docks of the city.
Okay, I guess.
So if you go look around there, he thinks you might find.
We'll go look around there. Okay, thank you very much. So we'll
Imagine
go get that silk.
making a parachute out of lace.
Probably not going to work very well, but you do have the features to survive it if it doesn't work, so feel free.
How many of us could fit in the bag of holding?
Uh,
Now
One.
there's a question.
Only
one, maybe two if you dump out all the stuff that's actually in there.
Heresy.
I mean, how many people could we fit in with all the junk we have in there?
One, I think was the answer.
Okay, then
Yeah,
we put Krivkash in there, since he's probably the heaviest at this point with all the metal he's wearing.
I want to point out that there's no air in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Give
but
me a straw.
Yeah,
you can stick
Hang
your
it
head out.
outside.
You can stick your head out. A head and a bag of holding is still lighter than an entire person.
yes.
Just an angry little pocket flamethrower.
Yeah.
Actually, we gotta figure out a way to use that.
I mean, Krivkash Jr. can carry a bag of holding.
Pocket flamethrower.
What is this? A bag? No, a dragon.
We can have a pseudo dragon carrying a bag with a dragon.
This must be Soviet Russia. Dragonling carries you.
Okay, so I guess then we'll go find Clink in the place we have lost him. That would be a good place to start, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone else has a better idea of where he might be.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
then we'll go search there.
All right. So,
Mac does his usual.
okay, give me the usual.
Okay. Let's see. Stealth check. Wow. And perception check.
Okay, good to know. Also, Silver, I'll send you in chat how you are supposed to end up at the start of the session.
At the start of the finding
At
of
the
Clink.
start of the finding of Clink. Okay, so you head across the city without much issue.
Across the Torrens Blades, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
closest.
Oh, I assume you want to go this way. The bridge itself seems to be unoccupied at the moment, which is convenient since you want to cross it.
Cross it.
Be very cross if it won't.
Yes.
It's a suspicious use of the word seems.
We are super
is-
trustworthy.
Well, it's because my
Yes.
perception's kind of low at the moment.
Yeah. Getting closer to the market. There's my map. And there. You come across a part of the city where a few houses have collapsed.
Right, we
And-
were saving someone here at the moment he collapsed, right?
Possibly, yeah. And Vivkas Jr. notices that there seems to be a slight vibration in the ground. Shortly after which Mac hears a string of curses in various voices and various languages.
Did we find Clink already?
After which he notices Clink suddenly bursting out of a cellar door underneath the rubble and frantically running by coincidence in your direction,
Very coincidental.
very coincidentally. Out of character, I think it's not very fun if Silver just has to sit quiet for the first half hour of the session,
Yeah.
so...
Hey, Clink!
It might be time to run. Might be time to run.
Might.
It's very quickly becomes apparent why he's running, as suddenly with a large roar, a huge, large worm bursts out of the ground, looking fairly hungry.
In Soviet LTRL, early worm gets bird.
How dangerous does this thing look?
This dangerous.
At least
Well,
it wasn't WY Arian. A purple worm is much worse.
Just don't run rhythmically. It'll follow you.
Yeah, you have to drunk walk.
Wrong
Walk
franchise, but sure.
Walk without rhythm.
Is it bigger than a house?
Yes.
Okay, then I run.
It's taller than a house. It's
Find
think
this
about-
big worm.
about 60 feet tall and 10 feet in diameter, more or less. Oh yeah. So I'll take you to the map.
I would
You're
like
fighting a
to
big
not
worm.
be in this place.
I would not like to dance the wormy dance.
Why exactly did we went to find Clink again?
For the slow fall, feather fall.
Was
For
this
his
worth
soak.
it?
For his silk dresses.
Okay.
Is this a creature which is normal to just run across in hell? The hellish creature?
Roll initiative and give me an arcana. No. Nature check.
Nature.
I recommend we don't fight this thing.
I too am
I-
full on it.
There was an attempt at a nature check.
This is a bird.
My
Yeah,
nature check was a bit better.
I say we just like all disengage and run like hell.
Do we
Oh.
know how fast this thing is?
I don't.
Darius definitely doesn't, and you don't either.
Do I
You-
know anything of this thing?
Pretty sure it exists.
It's purple.
You heard about purple worms, and you have heard that they're relatively dangerous, at least to normal people, but you're not sure. Clink notices that this particular one seems a bit old and worn already.
This thing
So
is
it's no-
also what 20 feet by 20 feet. So it's what size
Like
creature
Clink's
is it?
last,
This is
old
a
and worn, like Clink's last sexual conquest.
This is a gargantuan creature.
This is the largest thing we've ever fought, including one-shots.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about 10 feet in diameter and 16 feet long.
So is it going to have like 16 tokens?
It's a 4x4 token
Yeah.
on the map right now.
Over here.
Well, that would be
So-
4 tokens then, wouldn't it, to make it a full 16 squares?
Okay,
Because
just
I'm
to point
assuming you
out,
didn't mean 16
Dino
feet. 16
pinged
feet
it,
is small.
and the ping was smaller than the actual token.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Hit its weak point for massive damage. Wait, no. Wrong kind of invertebrate.
Okay. And appropriately, Clink is first in the turn order. What do you do?
Clink runs away.
He somehow has a shirt that says, "If you see me running, run with me," or something like that, like those Bomb Squad shirts.
A wizard out of dead sprint outranks anyone.
by casting black tentacles
Okay.
on the thing. I'll have to figure out where I'm putting it, but it's going to hit him.
Please tell me we're not going to try and kill it.
But I don't need to throw that yet. It's on his start.
Yeah, so put it on the map where you want it.
He doesn't have to be entirely encased in it, does he?
No. Don't think so.
Does the center of the token have to be in it?
Let's say it has to be, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's here.
Better hope
And now
that
Clink can't
restrains him.
remember how to do the move with an arrow that shows you how long it's been.
Right click, I think.
Thank you. 40-foot of movement. Because Clink.
Okay. Gisela.
Well, I was going to try hypnotic pattern, but that's not gonna work because it's going to take damage from the black tentacles.
Ooh. You know.
Yes. Yes, let's just stack things.
You
This
know,
guy
I
might-
I can't stack hypnotic pattern on anything because as soon as he
Well,
takes
I'll-
damage, he's gone.
I was meaning narwhals.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
This guy probably has enough hit points to take several levels of exhaustion.
he probably will also be able to tunnel through the ground if he kind of tunneled up from it, so
Yeah.
The
Web still impacts.
the radiance would follow him down into the tunnel,
Yeah, it's spherical.
and it goes around corners.
I take it
Maybe
the
I'll
Okay, then,
did the worm do the save against the black tentacles?
It does that on its turn.
Oh,
Yeah, start of its turn.
got it.
spell.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that could slow this guy down.
Oh,
Just shoot him.
Caltrops.
There's no nice emoticons for confusion. 10-foot radius sphere.
Altrop under the scales.
Is there no? There's also no 10-foot radius. Oh, here it is. 10-foot radius sphere. On the creature. If he moves out of the area, does the effect stay? Yes, right?
I think it's a concentration spell. It's just like costs and then it affects who is there and then
Yeah.
it might go away.
Okay, that's how I interpreted it.
As far as I remember. So paste me the spell text and then I'll give him a save. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. 14 does not make the save.
Good. Now we can
So-
just keep on staying in the areas of effect.
Where's the thing for Wait on, okay. Man, that's the tiny token.
On a giant creature, yes.
Okay, and you are concentrating. Do you want to move?
Can I? How much movement does it cost to climb on a roof?
They're about 20 feet high, 15 to 20, so more or less your full movement if you're not mech.
Okay, I already moved, so I'll just go there.
Okay, there he is. Should roll initiative for Lulu as well.
I make a place a bad place.
I am shocked. Positively shocked. Okay.
That counts as the center, right?
Sure.
And then I will move to. Hey, where's Groovecast Jr.?
It's on my shoulder.
Ah, right. I will move to about here.
Okay. Gosh.
Because I don't have anything that can actually slow things down. I don't think I have even line of sight right now. No, I don't. Ah. With the others. And he's slightly in the way. So that it will that much. And guiding bolted.
Okay. 8 does not hit. So guiding bolt flies through the many spells, but slams into the rubble.
It's almost impressive, missing a gargantuan creature with a attack roll spell.
I
Yeah.
literally missed the barn door.
Yeah.
Lulu moves over here. Mac.
So, just so I'm clear, the worm currently is under the confusion
Yep.
effect. But as soon as he takes damage, he's going to be no longer under
No.
confusion.
No, that's only for hypnotic pattern.
Oh, so he's going to
yeah.
stay at confusion.
Well, every turn he can make a new wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, and if Gisela loses concentration, then it goes as well, of course.
Since we're not fighting this thing, are we? We're just trying to get away, and we're slowing it down, right?
Michael.
I think it's gonna depend how the first round goes.
Yeah,
My,
depending
Michael,
how damaged it looks after.
Michael
There's
is
also-
to
also-
stack as many exhaustions as possible on it.
There's also the question if your characters would let this creature rampage through a city in which people live.
Probably not.
Speak for yourself.
I know people in this city. They're
Ah,
like
good
my
point.
family. Krat is here somewhere.
Okay. So Mac instead, he is going to give himself advantage. He is going to use his walloping bolt and hope that perhaps he can knock it prone. Actually, stupid question. Being a worm, does that even affect it if I knock it prone? Or because it's a worm, it's already on the ground?
It's not immune to being prone, but I seem to recall that there's a size...
Limit.
No, there's no size limit on Walloping Bolt. Okay. Sure.
There's-
Tarask! Pink!
Well- Yeah, well, most things say like a large or smaller creature, but okay, doesn't so.
Okay, so I am going to try and use my walloping bolt. So here we go. Oh.
19 plus. Ah, yeah, that's the archery fighting style. Okay. 21 definitely hits. So, Walloping Bolt is a strength save against DC 15 in your
He
case.
probably has a lot of strength.
Probably. I'm trying.
Strength save is an 18.
Less high than I would. Probably didn't roll very
You
high.
probably rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Not that bad, but yeah. Okay, so
Really quick, Dino.
Mhm.
The walloping bolt's only once per long rest, right?
each bolt, yeah.
I thought I could only use walloping bolt in general, just one per Not once per bolt, but just once per short rest, long rest, long rest.
Yeah, but you have three. You have three of them, and each of them regains its magic after a long rest.
The only reason I'm asking is because I didn't have 3 of them before.
You didn't?
No, I only had 1. No, it's the explosive shot. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, I scattershot that. Oh well. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Then the worm starts by making saves against 2 effects. Scroll back. Black tentacles.
DC 15 or be screwed and as Dex.
Okay. So must succeed on a dex saving throw or take damage and be restrained. So if it makes a save, it takes no damage. Okay. Dexterity saving throw is a 9, so roll damage.
I'm very happy with that.
Okay. 13 bludgeoning damage. And is restrained. There it is. Not that you can see it. Then there's Constitution save, I think, against the other one.
Yes.
Radiant. Okay, Constitution save is a 28.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So it does not take damage.
It is extremely constitute.
Yeah, yes it is. Okay, and then it is confused, so let's see what it does. That's a 3, which means
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
So it can't even attempt to break out of the black tentacles. Oh, that's great.
Nope.
And now he makes a wisdom saving throw.
makes a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. Which is a 13, which is not enough. So as you slam it with a bolt and several spells, it just sits there dazed for a bit, confused what it should be doing and what it was doing again, because first there was a bird and now they're suddenly green. It's a very
And black.
confusing thing if you're a purple worm.
There's so many colors, they clash terribly.
Yeah. No.
2 whole colors in your mind.
Yes, I was planning on casting Hunger of Hadar just to make a shitty
Make this
area
worse.
Oh yeah.
That's brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move a little bit to do that because you don't have line of sight of that spot, but that's no problem.
What?
Yeah,
So
Oh,
you just move forward.
There's a
This-
whole building in the way.
This is the house.
Okay, well... am I on top of someone? I don't think I am.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that works.
That's good.
That works.
Okay.
Let me just adjust that.
Just put it completely over top of him. You may as well at this point. He's not moving away.
Yeah,
Maybe he moves away next turn, so...
Could move away next turn,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe it'll get confused. Who knows?
He'll have to
Sure,
use his
whatever.
action to make a strength check. So even if he moves, he's fucked.
Can
But
you,
strength check-
by any
oh.
chance, put the black tentacles on top of the Hunger Hadar?
Yeah, we'll rearrange them a bit. Okay. So
Yeah, the glow should be at the very bottom.
this is the
Cool.
okay,
It just
figure out
keeps
where
on
you want to
moving.
put it.
I'm sorry. I was adjusting it.
Going once, going twice.
Hands off mouse and keyboard.
Okay. So the glow goes all. No, first we put this one to the back, and then we put the glow to the back. Okay, that's too much to the back. Then
It's underneath the map.
Then we put the actual map to the back. Okay, now we can see all 3 of them.
Nice.
Okay. That's your turn. Someone should make a screenshot of
Um,
all the spell effects together.
Yes, I think that's my turn. I moved, I cast, I got a bonus action, but I'm gonna hold my bonus action abilities a little bit in reserve for now.
Okay, click.
Next, Clink.
Yeah. So, one sec. This is not worth wasting a spell slot on at this point.
Yeah, I just throw some arrows or whatever.
Okay, 26 hits, so that's 3 necrotic damage.
Every little bit
One.
helps.
1 scale of his body
And-
falls off.
And it looks like I can do.
Hey, to start.
How many scales does he
I
have?
can do an extra one of those because I can cast 2 cantrips.
No, you can.
Oh, I
make-
can cast an attack and a cantrip. Right.
Yeah. But you don't really have any weapons that cover this range, so. At least
Mac is-
you could
Yeah, I'll do.
technically, I think you could fire unless it's a melee attack, you could fire a crossbow and then do a cantrip, but
Yeah, it'll do. I don't need to do too much.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, putting a ballista in the bag of holding would be nice but tricky. Gisela.
I just realized I didn't stand next to the building, so I can't climb up it on it in one turn. So I'm going to use haste to climb on a building.
Haste is a
Just take a
concentration
full
no,
action.
thing. What's it? Dash.
dash. Yeah, okay. Gisela dashes onto a building,
Dash onto a building.
which is your
Poor
turn
lady.
probably.
Yes.
Darius.
I guess I'll just blast it.
Hey.
Wait, I should be making these with disadvantage, right? Because I can't see it.
That's correct. So let's say that's a 12 with disadvantage, and I'll make another one with disadvantage. Nope. Your 2 blasts go into the mass of spell effects that is currently happening, but you don't hear them impacting anything.
Other than the
I've-
ruined buildings.
I feel like that many spell effects on top of each other might even have a refractive effect.
Possibly.
Yeah, just reality lensing.
Yeah. Gosh.
I'm not going to get closer, and as Clink, not going to spend a spell slot on something that can miss, so I will just tell it to be dead.
Is it still within range? Because it's only
Oh,
60
that has
feet.
pretty long range.
It's further
Yeah,
than 60
okay,
feet.
10, 15,
Yeah.
that's enough, and then I will move back. So,
Yeah, sure. Okay, fair enough. Wisdom saving throw
not
14.
300.
14, so it doesn't take damage.
Oh, okay. Good, that's my turn.
Okay. Lulu is in a good spot, I think. Mac.
So I cannot see it.
Nope.
And it cannot see me. In a situation like this, can I actually roll for stealth to hide even though I'm not behind anything, but because he can't see me?
You might have blind sight.
Technically, he can see you.
Okay.
Just move back behind Clink and
You have
then shoot.
blind sight.
I'm on a roof. I can't exactly move.
He has tremor sense.
Ah.
Well,
So just take a 5-foot step backwards, hide in,
okay.
and then move back. Oh, the tremor sense, yeah. You're fucked.
Okay, so I am going to move here And is that enough to be hiding behind the building, or basically behind the corner? Or here?
His senses don't care about
Oh.
line of sight, I think.
Got it.
Yeah, tremor sense is echolocation more or less.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But
Does
I
he
can't
have Trevor sense out to like 80 feet?
60.
60?
Not that your character knows that.
Ah, fair enough. I mean, maybe he doesn't know that he has tremor sense either, so he hides anyway.
That is also true.
He's so
Yeah, you know what?
confused.
Yeah, I don't want to metagame because that seems a little unfair. But it is a gargantuan
At this point, our casting is just unfair on the poor worm.
Okay, so Mac is going to give himself advantage. He is going... actually, yeah, I'm going to give myself advantage for my bonus action. And then... actually, let me read how that goes.
It actually doesn't particularly matter if he can see you or not, because even if you have 3 sources of advantage and 1 source of disadvantage, it's straight roll anyway.
Yeah, what I'm thinking though is I was going to give myself advantage, then hold my attack for when I can see him, but I'm looking at steady aim, and it looks like I give myself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. So if I want to keep that advantage, I need to hide first.
Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough.
So I'm actually going to... Oh, that's Krivkash Jr.
Yeah, probably want to be about here at the other side of the roof to hide behind the roof.
Yeah, okay, so I'm hiding behind the roof, or I'm planning to hide behind the roof. So let's try that.
Okay, good to know. As far as you know, you are hidden at the moment.
Nobody else can see me. I can't even see me.
Okay.
Krivkash Jr. is riding on your shoulder. He can't see you.
I am going to hold an action to... Actually, you know what? I am not going to be able to see it no matter what, because my line of sight's going to be about to there. Okay.
I mean, this thing is taller than a house, probably.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to... With that being the assumption, I'm going to hold my action to fire a walloping bolt for when I can see him. This assumes that he moves out of the hunger of Hadar and into a line of sight for me.
Okay. So,
And actually, really quick, just
yeah.
because I'm trying to figure this out, since the worm does have tremor sense, does sneak attack? I can't hide from him technically, right?
not if you are within his...
Okay. And the buildings don't do anything for that?
No. I think the only... Let me look up again how it exactly works.
The buildings might do it if they were built to California code, because then they would be earthquake isolated.
Okay, the only way around tremor sense is not being on the ground.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I am hiding here then.
We throw Mac to hide in the air.
Seems legit.
Okay. Okay, so his turn comes around, which means first the dex save against the black tentacles. Which is an 8, so it takes damage, silver, roll damage.
Silver.
Yep. It starts in the test. Now, I was reading this. It starts in it, so it gets 3d6, and then because it starts in it, should it also not have to roll another dexterity saving throw, or is that supposed to not be when he's already restrained?
Did I misread it? Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm reading it right. It says when a creature enters the affected area for the first time or starts its turn there, it must succeed on dex roll or take the 3d6 to be restrained. And then
right.
immediately after it says a creature that starts its turn and is already restrained takes 3d6. So is that 2 lots of 3d6? Probably not, but still.
Could be.
Very
I think
ambiguous.
I think it's either or supposed to be, but I'll look it up
Yeah.
quickly.
Because if it's both, that'd be amazing.
It's always amazing doing more damage.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be either or, because if it starts its turn and it can't make the dex saving throw or be restrained if it's already restrained. So it just actually automatically takes the damage and didn't actually need to make the saving throw,
Yeah.
and takes the 12 bludgeoning damage. Okay, then it makes a save against the Sickening Radiance. 18, so no damage there.
Curses!
It's fairly constitute. And then there's the Hunger of Hadar, which is
Which
when
takes
it starts and ends its turn.
starts,
start-
it just takes 2d6 cold damage, and then it makes a save for the end of turn.
And it's also difficult terrain. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so roll the 2d6.
It's double difficult terrain because of black tentacles.
I think difficult terrain generally doesn't stack.
Yeah.
2d6 cold.
Okay, 10 cold damage. Okay. Then we shall see what it actually does this turn.
Oh, I have a question. Does it
Nothing.
does it roll dexterity saves or other saves at disadvantage for being restrained?
It probably should.
Huh.
Let me look that up. Let's see. Restrained. Disadvantage on dex saves, yeah.
Ooh.
And attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Although it can't actually, you can't really see it at the moment, so that doesn't help much, but it's something.
Well, we no longer have
It
disadvantage. then.
cancels out the disadvantage, yeah. Which
Dell
we,
can see it.
which we should have thought of earlier. Well, technically not, because Hunger of Hadar is simply opaque. It's not actually darkness.
Oh, we already went over this, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, I rolled a 3 against, which means the worm is still sitting there confused doing nothing.
Where do I get all this hurting from?
Yeah, makes another wisdom saving throw. It's a natural 20. So
Oh.
rolls a 24, is no longer confused.
Oh, that's where.
Seems to redirect its anger on you. Or at least the direction all this stuff seems to be coming from. But doesn't get an action anymore at the end of its turn, so Del.
Sorry, just at the end of its turn, dexterity save for the acid damage for
Oh,
Hunger of
right.
Hadar.
Okay, dex save at disadvantage is -1. So yeah, roll damage.
I have a potential thought for Darius.
Yes.
And acid damage.
This is a huge worm, right? So it's possible that
A gigantic worm.
yeah. So I'm assuming that someone can kind of go inside the worm. And
I do not like this idea.
wait for it.
Inside of all the magic areas.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We still have a potion of diminution in the bag of holding, and I really like Krivkash Jr., but
You
if
also just have the spell that goes along with it.
I'm just wondering if we might be able to reduce its size.
I don't think so, because that one requires a constitution throw, and I think he's very constitute.
Hence why I said Krivkash Jr. carrying a potion of diminution and unfortunately sacrificing Krivkash Jr. to make sure that we can get rid of this worm.
But diminution doesn't really do that much.
What does
Yeah,
Might be just
just-
waste.
It's one size smaller, which would be huge instead of gargantuan. So
Yeah, and then he has disadvantage on strength check and strength saving throw, but he's still very strong, so...
But if he's got disadvantage
and
on
he
the
does
strength
1d4
saving throws,
less damage.
Yeah, but if he's got disadvantage, or was it disadvantage on strength?
If he's very strong, then even 2 strength saving throws can still be a success.
Yeah, but doesn't
And
that
he is
affect
very
the?
strong.
Doesn't that affect the sickening radiance?
No, that's Constitution, and also that would be
Oh.
a saving throw.
Ah. Oh, never mind. If it was also Constitution, then maybe.
We just need to hold him there until he gets enough exhaustion counts on him. Even though that'll take many rolls of Constitution, probably.
Honestly, if as soon as he gets 1 level of exhaustion, that starts helping.
No, because that's check, not.
Oh
Save.
crap. Second
need
level of
him
exhaustion would be the good one because that's when his speed is halved.
Yeah. Third one would be like,
Attack
dream.
rolls and saving throws, yeah.
and yeah, saving throws. Well, like by then we'll probably be already doing pretty good.
yeah, at that point he has taken 12d10 damage already. So
Good point. Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
So, should I pull him towards us?
No.
Probably not. Okay.
no, he's currently still stuck in the black tentacles. So
Let him be stuck there.
Alright, we went over Hunger of Hadar and Devil's Sight interaction, so Del is just gonna Eldritch Blast them.
yeah, yeah. Well, as we notice, it's a straight roll because he is restrained. So
Oh, it's a straight roll?
yeah, forgot about the restraint. You have advantage on attacks against restrained creatures, so that cancels out the disadvantage from not being able to see him.
Where's the 23?
Well, so
Oh, 23. 23 hits, that's 6 force damage and second beam.
Yep.
3, another 6 force damage. It's very consistent.
Yeah, I'm a real straight shooter.
Yeah, so you hear
Bad.
both your beams impact something, and angry roar. So you assume it impacted the worm. Clink.
Oh yeah.
Well, Clink now. Hmm.
Clink looks through his spell sheet.
26.
Okay, 21, 6 necrotic damage. Any time now the worm will die. Any time now.
how damaged? I know we can't see.
You can't see him. Okay, Isella.
Anytime.
Oh,
Okay, both of those hit. So
It
that's
still
one
counts
damage.
as it still averages out to 2 6s.
indeed. Well, everyone is just doing 6 damage. Okay, another hit. Any other things? Probably not. Darius.
Stand.
and huh? Still averages to 6s.
Okay.
No movement. I'll stay where I am.
Anytime now, he will
Everyone
buy up the
just-
6s.
Everyone just pew-pewing into the spell effect.
I mean, that's
Yes.
the best kind of fight when it's fish in a barrel.
Yes, although it's a little harder for Krivkash because his cantrip requires being a creature.
And what creature?
I said it's a bit harder for Krivkash because your cantrip requires a creature you can see.
Yeah, last time you said that, it crinkled right on at the moment you said see, and it sounded like pee. And peeing a creature is quite different.
No. Hey, so
I mean,
Krivkash,
like,
what do you do?
if it got stung by a jellyfish.
I have no idea what I should do. I'm pretty pointless right here. I think I'll just prepare Toll the Dead if it manages to break free and comes towards us.
Okay. Lulu is good over there. Mac.
Okay. Since I'm hidden and I do want to make an attack, if I move myself to here, do I lose the advantage because he can technically see me?
Well, currently he can't see you, so you
Oh.
wouldn't be hidden. So you would still be hidden, but as soon as he gets out of the Hunger of Hadar, he can immediately see you. So
Okay. If I were to attack him, would it be a straight roll or would I still have disadvantage?
this would be a straight roll.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and try and attack him with my Walloping Bolt.
Okay.
Where's the button?
Okay, that's a hit. 32
Oh, wow.
hits. Okay. So 16, 16, 9, and 8. 49.
Well, that's not a 6 at all.
No, Mac is not following the tradition.
Actually, that was a pretty damn good damage roll. A lot of greens there.
However, there were 2 6s.
No, not bad, not bad. Okay.
And
then
his...
it makes strength saving throw. Is it 13? So he actually goes down.
Yes!
So you shoot a bolt into the spell effect. Hear a large thud and then an even larger thud, making you suspect the worm has crashed onto the rubble. And is now prone.
Restrained and prone. He's fucked.
Yeah, restrained means you can't get up from being prone, which is funny.
Wait, when you're prone, don't we have disadvantage on certain attacks? Wait, it's all just
We already
balancing
have
out.
advantage, so it's balancing out, yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage because it's restrained, so it all cancels out. But otherwise, ranged attacks would have disadvantage. Well, no. Attack rolls from further away than 5 feet have disadvantage. Otherwise, they have advantage on a prone creature. Okay. So, Worm's turn. First it takes damage for the black tentacles. 12. Then takes damage from the Hunger of Hadar. Which is 2d6, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I have a thing that rolls this for me. I don't need to manually roll it.
Oh, I was thinking, didn't I make one of those? But yeah.
You did, and I forgot to use it. That's on me.
No worries. Okay, and then it makes a con save against the thing, Thickening Radiance. Is it 13? It actually fails.
Yes!
Nice!
Nice.
Get that exhaustion.
Okay, 33. 33 radiant damage. One
Holy
level of
fuck.
exhaustion. It rolled a 2, so
Oh wow.
Indeed.
So it's not like a plus 11.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Gonna take a while.
Okay. So what does that do again? Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
Hey, guess what he needs to make next? An ability check to get out of black tentacles.
Yeah. Which
Nice.
I think was a strength check.
Strength or dex is his choice.
Yeah, he's not going to make a dex check. He's going to make a strength check with disadvantage. With the disadvantage, it's only a 20.
Oh.
That shit.
Okay. Then it spends half its movement getting up from being prone.
Which probably amounts to just rolling.
Rolls back upright. And then uses the rest of its movement. And it's difficult terrainy. So it gets
Yes,
about here, let's say.
Ah.
That's 50
It's
foot
gonna
of
run away
movement,
from
so
us.
25 left. It's not going to come at you straight through the spell effect. It's not it's stupid, but not that stupid.
I think a
Ah.
yoink is in order.
I think
Yes.
multiple yoinks are in order.
Was that the rest of his movement?
Yeah. He had 25 feet left and it was difficult terrain for a bit, so got about 15 foot far. And it can't dash because it already used his action, so that's its turn. So,
Yoink.
Let the yoinkery begin.
Oh, did
this-
we do the dexterity save for the acid damage on the end of its turn? Oh,
is
because
it-
did it leave it?
Yeah, it left
don't
the.
think
Alright,
it's
That's-
still, yeah, it's, center is no longer in the spell.
Ah, okay.
At,
Well,
at this point, you also have disadvantage again because he's no longer restrained, and your spell is in between you.
Oh yes. Okay, so I'll just roll a second one of the same one,
Mhm.
and we'll use whichever one is worse. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, 17 just hits, so that's 8 force damage.
Okay, and yoink.
And
what of the
yoink.
second beam?
Yoink was 10 feet, I think, so
It is
then
10 feet. Yeah.
about here, I suppose.
Yes.
You cannot escape.
Okay.
There's
I'm
a second
assuming
beam as
that-
well.
Yeah, the second beam's probably still at disadvantage because it hasn't been bound up or anything yet.
Yeah, that's at the start of its turn.
Also, the beams are simultaneous.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Wait, no. When the creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn.
This is true, but the beams are simultaneous, so he's supposed to roll both of them at the same time. But
Yeah,
he
fair
does-
enough.
Yeah, so he will make the saving throws in a second. Okay, 15 doesn't hit.
So somewhere between 15 and 17 hits.
Yeah. So, which of your spells do stuff when it enters it? All of
Did
them?
Black tentacles.
Did it leave the
It didn't leave.
beams?
Oh, yes, it did, because its center was outside of it.
Yeah, it left everything.
Good.
Okay, so I think that's just a save against everything. Dex save against the black tentacles
With disadvantage.
is... no.
No,
Not
that's
restrained.
a save, not a
Oh, not an
It-
ability
it's a-
check.
yeah,
yeah.
Got it.
but it rolls a 0, so...
So it takes
That's
its
very
11 and is
dexterous.
now constrained.
Indeed, 11 bludgeoning damage. Okay, then the Hunger of Hadar is, I think, just 2d6 damage.
It's
That's when it
per-
starts its turn.
Starts. It doesn't say it enters for
okay.
the first time. So
Okay, then it's just a con save against the Sickening Radiance.
fail.
Which, 23.
No.
Okay,
It's fine. It'll have more chances.
but it is stuck again. Okay, Clink.
Well, Clink was going to think about gravity sinkhole, but that's a con save, so that's not going to happen. So Clink's just going to do what he normally does. Touch it.
25 hits. That's another 10 necrotic damage he's allowed. Okay, both of those hits, so that's 9 force damage. Arius.
Blink.
Okay.
Ooh, damn.
14.
And no movement.
Okay, Krivkash.
Still can't see it. I still can't do anything. I will hold. That's all it is.
Okay,
And I need a bio break and do it back.
okay.
Do we want a bio break or we want just keep going?
I don't really need to bio break yet so far,
Me neither.
so I guess we'll just wait for Korn to get back.
Should I on my
Maybe
next
next round.
Should I on my next turn, guys, try and do another walloping bolt, my last one, to see if I can knock it prone one more time?
Why not?
Or should I just
would
try
be
going for
hilarious.
straight damage?
It would be hilarious.
I would probably go for straight damage because we're already. It's already failing the dexterity saves for being restrained, right?
But keep in mind that if he's not prone and he doesn't, and he happens to get out, then he's going to have even more movement. The reason why he was so close last time was because his movement was halved with getting up from prone.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
so-
50 feet, he can't get here in a turn and study, except if he dashes.
Yeah, sure. Why not go for Walloping Bolt?
It'll be my
Or you
last
could
one.
hold. You could hold the Walloping Bolt in reserve in case he does get out.
Is
As soon as he gets
able
out, though, it's kind of...
you when he gets out?
Yeah, true. Never mind. Go for it.
Out of curiosity, Narwhals, you didn't want to pull him any when you hit him?
No, because he's already in the effect, and it's actually better for him to be on the edge of the effect so he can get out and then get pulled in.
Gotcha. Let's see, Hunger of Hadar, what's its main? Hunger of Hadar is mostly just damage, right?
And
Um,
it's all terrain and it's opaque.
Got it.
Yeah, difficult terrain and damage and blindness is the key things. Blindness doesn't really apply here, but
And the black tentacles, is that, can you see through that, or is that opaque as well?
You can see through that, it's just mass of tentacles
Okay.
that are holding it.
I wonder if the slurping noises interfere with tremor sense.
Who knows?
Maybe that's why I was so confused.
That was mostly due to the confusion spell, but sure.
The confusion that Gisela cast on it, what type of saving throw was it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
And it failed
Sorry,
that,
what again?
right?
Yeah, he failed it. He succeeded the last time.
Yeah, so he failed 3 times and then succeeded, I think.
He failed 2 times, but he did another fail for some other spell in
Ah,
between
yeah.
two. So in total,
Sure.
he failed 3 wisdom saves and succeeded 1. So he has some wisdom, but not terribly much. I don't think his wisdom is negative, but I also don't think it's a very large number.
Well, I can always save a scatter shot for my nether swap. We want to sacrifice someone. To see if we can get the worm back in.
So then one of us has to willingly run into the magic and then you nether swap them.
And no, first has to run into the 3 magic spells at the same time and then be hit by a crossbow bolt.
Yes. Very, very good plan.
I approve. You should do it.
Someone needs to cast Summon Skeleton or something like that.
Yeah, where's Huey when we need him?
Think about
Actually, Krivcast Jr. can fly above.
Rivka Jr. also doesn't really have
Oh,
enough
that's
HP,
it,
so
yeah.
he probably dies before...
Yeah, Crash Jr. would probably vaporize the instant he flies into the Sickening Radiance.
No, he flies
Fly
above
above
it. And then worm bomb.
Oh, fly
Oh,
above it.
yeah.
Can you fly above it? How high are they?
But then he would be swapped into it, right?
No, then the worm is swapped above it, and because the worm can't fly, it just falls
Yes,
down
Oh, I
into
see,
the
yeah.
magic effect.
And Krivcast Jr. will already be dead from the crossbow bolt.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Rivka
probably.
Jr. will be dead from the crossbow bolt.
Almost certainly,
Only
yes.
temporarily. Only
How-
temporarily.
How high can Krivcast Jr. fly?
I mean, he can fly. I don't know if there's really a ceiling.
I meant, like,
No.
how far from you can Krivcast Jr. be?
There's no limit. He is his own entity.
So, with my
He's
sharpshooter,
not a spell effect.
we probably could have Krivcast Jr. fly like 100 feet in the air, swap the worm with him, and see how much fall damage it takes.
Do you think the city can survive that?
Well, it's presently survived having it digging through the under tunnels, so probably.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between an apple with a worm in it and an apple getting shot with a worm at supersonic speed.
I want to see that. I want to see a worm fired at supersonic speeds into an apple.
And what's the fall damage calculated at, Dino?
1d6 per 10 feet with a ceiling of 20d6.
So, we'd
So
have-
we want 200 feet.
we'll save that as a last resort.
So this, yeah.
I mean, he should probably start flying now, so he can get there in time.
He has 60 feet fly speed and can dash.
In-
So, 2.5 turns.
So,
Yeah.
okay,
Return
one last
space.
question. And this might be being a little too technical. If you're dropped from, say, 200 feet in the air, and you land in the tentacles, and you fail the dex save, do the tentacles save you from the fall damage?
No.
Huh.
Because you get bound by the tentacles?
Restraint does not prevent you from being moved. It just hog ties you with tentacles, essentially.
It just hog ties you after you land, after you splat.
Well, that's assuming that this worm could splat in 200 feet.
I mean, 20d6 ain't nothing.
This thing's also gargantuan. I have no idea how much health it has.
I mean, we're
Definitely,
presently trying to fight it, so presumably, like,
Well, it was a very old purple worm, so... and you know, out of experience, I know that old people are not as strong as they used to be.
aha.
You would expect old people to be wise too, but
That's true, that's not really one of his strong points, but he is also a worm, so...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's wiser than his younger peers.
Yeah. The younger worms are even unwiser.
Definitely an interesting side effect of homebrewing magic items to give to your players is that they start carpet bombing cities with purple worms.
And actually, now that I
Yeah.
think about it, I think let's see, sharpshooter. What's the range on a crossbow?
I think it's
Oh my god.
300 feet.
That's right, 320.
320.
Yeah, 80, 320. Okay, so that would still be in range. Wait, if we're going to do that, wouldn't it make more sense to... Wait, we're not too very close to the edge. We couldn't exactly nether
We're
swap
kind of
these.
close to the middle.
Oh, I see what you're thinking. Just put it over the edge.
Yeah. Go fishing.
Be
Throw it, in,
gone.
throw it in the sticks. Or in one of the lava if the sticks is too.
Then it'll be a stupid worm still, but it'll be swimming in the sticks. Then we'll just have to deal with it later. It'll be a
You
recurring.
will just have forgotten that he was attacking us, because the sticks makes you forget stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares about attacking a particular person.
Well, now that we have thrown so many damage at him, he probably does care.
Yeah, sure. But I don't think starting on even ground with him again would be much of an improvement.
If he's in
Well-
the sticks, we don't have to encounter him ever.
Unless we happen to land on there with our boat, then we are basically playing Moby Dick.
I suggest we do not take the boat. Just fly.
We can probably deal with that like after we fight the worm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You are a few streets away from the cavern, not cavern, canyon in the middle of the city, so you would have to drag him a bit.
We don't have to drag, it's the nether swap teleport.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're further away than.
Ah,
What's the
range.
range limit on Nether Swap teleport?
Well, you need to hit. You need to hit it with a crossbow.
Yeah, I put it in chat
Oh,
there.
so-
That's all it says.
Oh.
And scatter shot is another feature of the crossbow that just fires 2 bolts at the same time. So
So potentially
opposite
like 600
direction.
feet.
Potentially.
yeah,
But I don't think we're that close to the edge, and fall damage limits ceilings at 20d6.
Yeah.
I think we're only a couple of streets away from the middle, though.
yeah.
So what are we doing? Are we just waiting?
We're
We're
waiting
waiting
on.
for
wait.
corn.
Yeah.
Why don't we all just do bio break if we're waiting?
Go ahead.
You can, but I don't need to go to the toilet.
I'm already back. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Uh-huh.
Let's just wait some more then.
I'm still here. We can
Oh,
keep going.
Okay.
okay. So Mac,
I am going to give myself advantage, and I am going to try and wallop this guy again.
okay.
So it's going to be a straight roll.
Yep. You don't really need to give yourself advantage because
That's right.
you already have it. 16 does not hit.
Well,
bolt pings of the worm's tough hide, dealing no damage. Okay. Turn comes around again, so first takes damage from the black tentacles.
Exhaustion, exhaustion, exhaustion.
So, Silver, roll the damage,
Oh,
please.
right.
Okay, 12 bludgeoning damage. Do you always roll 12?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Hmm.
No other numbers, only 12. Then it takes damage from the Hunger of Hadar.
Alright.
And then the con save. 23, so no damage from the...
Curses.
So then it's going to use its action to make a strength check with disadvantage to break out of the black tentacles. This is a 15, which is just enough. Breaks free.
And see, had we actually used a potion of domination on him, he probably wouldn't have made it.
It already had
Yes.
disadvantage,
Oh,
so
shit, yeah, that's right.
But it
Doesn't
would have had
stack.
less bonus, I think, as well.
so it's going to use its movement. So this is 20 feet, and then 30
Oh no.
because of the difficult terrain, and then it has 20 left.
I might need to reposition.
Now that we can see him, how damaged does he look?
Oh,
Looks
Quick
pretty-
Dash.
looks,
You can.
Pretty hurt at this point. He's still out of range from Krivkash at the moment. Now you can actually see him. He looks pretty hurt. His skin is pockmarked by a dozen of small wounds which are oozing something ugly, and he has several large gaps in his hide as well. But nevertheless, he doesn't look like he's giving up yet. Okay, that's his turn. Dell.
Pull him in.
You'll have to
Yeah.
move to the other side.
Yeah, you know what? Del can move. That's not a problem. Move to... Yes, we can get behind that corner if he needs to, and that's effectively good. He will no longer have disadvantage, because he's not between spells.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast. Neither of those got a hit.
Nope. You,
Right.
due to his moving around, you have a harder time to hit him. Clink.
Right, what's Clink gonna do? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use up another spell slot. In the center of his thing is where the blow off goes.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That's the 0.
He's on acid.
Okay, 25. That's the damage.
Well then.
And then it takes another at the, what is the end
Another
of
hard
its
5d4 at the next turn.
Okay, put the icon on it so we don't forget.
That's a
At the
lot
end of its
D4s.
next turn, and it hasn't had its turn yet, does that mean at the end of it, the turn it's coming up?
Yeah, so that's when it comes around in the initiative order. At the end of that turn, it takes the damage.
Fair enough. Cool, cool.
Okay.
And Clink's gonna go
How many D4s was that?
10.
10. I somehow managed to turn off grid snapping. Fun.
God, you have to roll 2 more d4 for every slot above 4th.
That's awesome.
Okay, Gisela.
That one must be fun at the table.
Yes.
Especially
Hey.
since people tend to only have 1d4.
Give me 20
Heresy.
I've
minutes.
got it.
Heresy. I have 8
got-
of them or something.
Yeah, I've got 8 or 10.
If you have multiple sets, then
Yeah,
sets
normally
contains
you
one.
just get a set of each, and then you get another one and another one and another one.
Because they're pretty.
Yeah, and because you want to roll the entire fireball in one go. That's
I need math
important.
rocks.
You have to have all of the dice in your hands at once.
Indeed. There's actually, in some cases, an advantage to it, because, for example, if you are a sorcerer, you can take the Empower meta magic, which lets you re-roll dice, and then you kind of need to see which is the lowest dice, so you can pick which to re-roll, which you kind of need to roll them all in one go for. Anyway, 16 doesn't hit, 18 does hit, so it takes another 9 force damage. Darius.
I am going to move. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to move over here with Dell and blast it.
Yoink it.
Both of those
Yes.
hits.
Yoink it.
11, that's 10 feet towards you, which puts it here, which is still outside.
Yeah, well, it helped.
And Grifcash Jr. Grifcash Jr. is going to, let's see. How does vertical distance work here? I guess it's just vertical distance.
Yeah, just... We remember it.
Yeah. Not there exactly. Give me a sec. 30-foot radius. So yeah, he should be able to dash up to that height.
So 30 feet in the air right now?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, something like this. And how high above the ground? Also 60 or something?
55, because that's the distance.
Sure. Okay, 55. Let's just remember this. Gosh.
I can see it. I can at least attempt to do something. Do I want to do something for which I need spell slots? I don't really want to.
Then don't. He's almost dead.
Yeah. Like,
Is there anything you can do to pull him?
no.
No. I think Gisela can, although it's not very likely to work in this case.
I can.
You're
Okay.
telekinetic?
It's only 30 feet.
Ah, yeah, right.
Aha! I can tell it to do that.
Okay. Wisdom save. 16. So makes a save.
The one time he is wise.
He's moderately wise.
It's because
Okay.
he's so old.
Are you staying there?
Yes, that was all my movement.
Okay. Lulu moves with the rest of the party, I assume. Mac?
You want me to swap with Krivkash Jr. there?
Not yet.
Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and give myself advantage. I will attack the worm thing.
Okay. Uh, 13 does not hit.
And get those bad rolls out of the way now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How limited are the resources of the nether swap?
I have 3 of them, I think.
Okay.
Well, it's any time you scatter shots, so
And I have 3
More or
scatter
less.
shots. Yeah.
Okay.
okay. The worm's turn comes around, moves around, rushes towards Krivkash, partly demolishing the building next to you as it does
no.
so,
Oh no.
and then tries to first bite Krivkash, which is a 20 to hit.
Ha
So Krivkash just manages to hold his shield in front of him and gets shoved nearly a bit, but doesn't get bitten. And then the other side of the worm pops out of the ground and its stinger slashes towards Krivkash at the end of its tail. That's the 31 to hit. So Krivkash takes a reduced 16 piercing damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, reduced 16 piercing?
Yep.
Ouch.
No.
Krivkash also takes 18 poison damage.
Oh no.
I think you're going to want to get Krivkash Jr. wherever he is, and I'm going to want to drop him at this point.
Yes.
Oh man, Krivkash literally just... Oh. Saw Cornflakes' picture disappear for a moment and was like, damn!
Yeah, the interface was acting up and didn't let me change my health.
Yeah, should be minus 16 minus 18 should be 26 now.
Jeez.
Well.
Oh, this is an old one. The younger ones do more poison. Okay. That's his turn. Dal?
Let's see where I am. I don't have a push. So what I may do is recast Hunger. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just realised I forgot the Batrolic Sphere's end of turn effect on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want to do that now?
Okay,
you go.
another 14 acid damage is starting to look very, very rough at this point.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna recast Hunger of Hadar.
If we make
You
it to
got
my
it.
turn, I'm going to be dropping him, or doing another swap with Krivkash Jr.
Did you do one in the first place? Okay. So it sounds like you have a plan.
Yes.
It is a great plan.
Go for damage if you can.
Yes.
Is Hunger of Hadar a concentration spell?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a concentration spell. I think. Oh, what's my movement?
Probably 30.
I'm wondering if I should go help Krivkash. Yeah. Yeah. Be brave, Del. Be brave. Yeah, and he's gonna hit him with his Tempest and Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Because that's damage.
Damn,
That is
Hey,
that is damage.
substantial.
Okay.
that is damage. 5 plus 4 plus 14 plus 1 plus 6 is 34.
Nice.
Nice. I should have
Nice.
Hexblades cursed him first.
And
Anyway.
as you rush forward, as Krivkash just got stung, you jump up, stab your sword in the inside of its mouth, causing a serious burn. And as you pull your sword free, the worm writhes around, wildly thrashing onto the ground, and then finally drops down and stops moving.
Oh
Nice.
shit! That was a good kill.
Nice. I'm assuming we dismiss our magics.
Yes.
Would Clink really dismiss his magic?
Probably. It's concentration. He doesn't want to have put that effort in.
Yeah.
That's true. Nice.
Oh
Well,
man.
that's my 4th level spell slot's gone.
Okay. As you remove your spells, you notice that one of the pieces of rubble has turned into a pudding by the high concentration of magic.
Anybody got a spoon?
I have some spoons.
I hope it's that kind of pudding and not the other kind of pudding.
Oh man, can we like harvest worm teeth and make like weapons out of them?
Make a dress out of them.
Let's just hollow out the worm carcass and use it as a submarine.
Well, we should drag it and toss it into the river because that'd be hilarious.
Use the worm as a boat.
Yeah, if you feather fall onto the boat, then paddle around.
In the wormy submarine. Wormy submarine. Wormy submarine.
If you have Featherfall cast on yourself, and you're tied to something very heavy that's falling, how does that work?
Spaghetti.
You fall at the same speed as the other thing, but you don't impact the ground hard. Would be the logical thing, I think.
No, your descent speed is 60 feet per round. There is nothing about weight or limits or anything like that.
So it'll just
What would
be
probably happen though is that you'd get the full force of the heavy object pulling upon you, which would not be comfortable. However, Featherfall targets up to 5 falling creatures, so 5 people lifting a heavy object could float down.
I don't think it's very feasible to carry a purple worm with 5 people, but
I
okay.
wasn't thinking a purple worm. Why don't we get a large wooden disc or a piece of wood, sit the rest of the party on top of it, the rest 5 of us carry it down, and we just float and they fall on top of us.
And then you make sure not to let it go, whatever happens.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just if you've got a big disc like that, just throw it like a frisbee.
There's flying devils around that could attack us midair.
And so that's why we need the people on top of the disc who can be attacking.
Which is like 1 person, because there's 5 of you carrying it and there's only 6 people in the party.
Oh, well,
So
maybe just 4 people falling and carrying it and 2 people on top. That'll be fine.
While Clink is making all these plans, even though he doesn't know what we're going to do yet. Oh,
This is just outside of Clink. This is
yeah,
just
I tell Clink what happened while we lost him.
Yeah, Clink,
So that he's up to
please
speed.
regale us on your tales of what happened in the past day.
Yeah, what happened to you?
well, Clink found the worm, poked it because it was clearly dead, and Clink ran away.
Well, that sounds kind of typical for you. I have no reason to doubt that you are telling the truth. Last time we lost you, you also came back with a giant worm, but that one was made of coins.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. That was
True.
great.
The money golem.
Yeah. Clink is a worm magnet.
Every time we lose Clink, he comes back with a giant monster running behind him.
I like the idea.
Why do
that-
you think Clink has a party?
I like the idea that when Clink came out of the cellar door and the building collapsed behind him, the burst of air was actually enough to send him flying through the air.
I'd like to imagine that Clink got out of the cellar, took the time to turn around and actually close the cellar door before it burst out.
What if
This'll
we're
stop
all
him.
just different monsters that Clink has picked up along the way as he's gotten lost? No? Alright.
I had to share that. That was great.
Okay, so I guess we explained to Clink we need to get down to the ground, and hoping his parachute pants would help us.
Clink just tells you to just jump down. It's fine. He'll thunderstep down or fly down. It'll be fine.
Okay, Clink goes down by himself, and meanwhile we go find the silk in the docks.
Yeah.
Clink, you are aware that we are out of range of thunderstep to the floor.
That's what fly is for.
We're going to find some Kenku.
Tasty Kenku?
A live Kenku, because we need some things that they can maybe remember for us.
Okay.
So preferably no eating them.
At this point, also, Gisella's pocket starts to vibrate intermittently.
I pick up my phone.
You take the stone of standing, the standing
Oh,
stone,
right, the one from the demons. I
out of
pick
your
up the phone.
pocket. Out of your pocket, and from it you hear a voice say,
Okay, how many words was it maximum?
25, I think.
Do you get more words if you use text to speech?
Does A count as a word?
25 words indeed.
Do punctuations count as words?
No. Words count as words.
Okay, well, let's just send it in infinite Morse.
Can we have Clink do a modem noise? When does the word end and begin?
Modem noise are not words.
Modem noises are completely words.
But I also am fairly sure that the demons do not understand modem noise, so...
Yeah, there is that.
They do if you cast comprehend languages.
I'm also not sure Clink knows what a modem is, although I would not be surprised if he did. Okay, that's what you say?
Yes.
Okay, regardless of what you say, you don't get an answer because you can only use them once on the day.
So we go to the docks.
Hey,
Okay.
Gisela, tomorrow you should hit him up and be like, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Sorry, your dragon's extended warranty.
Okay.
There's a virus on your computer.
Hello,
Its name is Clink.
this is the famed wizard Softus. We think there is a virus in your arcane library. Is this the kind of demon that eats spellbooks?
Not a virus, mimic.
Yeah, there is a spellbook mimic in your arcane library. We must check your library for you. Okay. So,
I want to pull that on a fucking wizard.
you proceed to the docks. Any particular way you want to go there?
Through the market.
Is worm good eating?
We're
Well,
about
it's
to
not
find
bad
out.
eating.
I think venomous animals are generally not very edible.
Venomous or poisonous?
This one is
That's a
venomous.
good question.
What's
It could be both.
which one is which again? Because in Dutch it's the same word.
Venomous is when it bites you, you die, and poisonous is when you bite it dies.
No, when you bite it, you die.
Oh, well, that way.
Quite possibly both.
Like your food can be poisoned, but
Yeah.
only a living animal can be venomous.
Well, it's definitely venomous, and the monster manual is not very clear on the edibility of several creatures in it, but
Well, at the very least, it can be entertainment for the children.
who knows?
What would it
Um,
take to drag it into the market?
Good
Come on, it's been
question.
a long time since we've laid a corpse on someone's desk.
This is true. What is the density of meat?
Close to water.
Close to water. Let's say it's water, and let's say it's a tube.
So that's
Of
about
10
4 kilos per, or 4 kilos per. Was it 1 kilo a liter for water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Or so 4
1
kilos per 4
cubic
liters.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking that it's 8 pounds a gallon or 4 kilos a gallon. It's like, wait a second, gallon's about 4 liters, so. I'm an idiot, don't mind me. I am chaotic stupid after all.
Well, you're American, so you're using
Wow.
American numbers, which are just all wrong.
That too.
In times.
It's even worse when we start mixing them. Like, 4 kilos the gallon.
Oh, or please don't.
You know what's great? Misty Step doesn't tell you you can't. You bring along items.
You can't. What?
Thunderstep has specific rules about bringing items along with you, objects along with you. Misty Step doesn't. Misty Step just sends you naked.
Great.
But in theory, Misty Step, you can just lift the whole fucking thing onto your shoulders or just teleport.
I
See-
think, doesn't it say what you are carrying?
Not Misty Step.
You
But-
teleport up to 30. Yeah. I would rule that you need to at least be able to carry the thing you are
Yeah,
holding.
I
bring
would,
it
I would
along.
expect that.
Okay, so according to my calculations, this purple worm would be about 100,000 kilograms.
I don't think we can carry
I
it.
don't think you can carry it.
What about just its head?
You would need to find a way to cut through 10 feet of worm to cut its head off first.
Do we
Clink
wanna do
starts
that?
using Ray of Frost and a hammer to smash through it.
That's got to be easier than carrying 100,000 kilo of worm.
Then it's only 1,000 kilo. No problem.
1,000
We
kilo
can
and
push that.
And
Just roll it.
probably the rest of the day to cut off the head.
Roll it down the street sideways.
Keep rolling.
Can I just like harvest some of its teeth to potentially make weapons out of?
Why? When you could just use metal.
Dell,
think
the
that-
tiefling
Can
dentist.
try.
Yeah,
Tiefling.
you know what? Arcana check to see if worm teeth or any parts of worms have any special properties that would be even useful for this.
I think that would be a nature check in this case. It's not really a magical creature, it's just dangerous. Okay, the teeth in itself are no more useful than other teeth, but purple worm poison is extremely potent and extremely expensive. But also not terribly easy to harvest. But possible.
Unless you already have a dead worm ready to go in front of you.
No, it's more that there were rules for harvesting poisons in the DM guide somewhere, which I will look up in a second.
Mhm.
Dungeon Master Guide.
If Darius was to harvest the poison with his alchemy skill, would that help him at all?
I think I'm going to look it up. It's a poisoner's kit would definitely give you a bonus, but I don't think any of you have proficiency in that. I also want to point out that devils are immune to poison.
Ah,
As is, for whatever reason, most of like more than half of the creatures in the monster manual
Clearly, you aren't using good enough poison.
Okay, so we go
Sounds-
first to the market.
I was looking up. Okay. So it is a nature check, with is not particular with fairly high DC. If you don't have proficiency in nature, you can use a proficiency in a poisoner's kit if you have proficiency in that. And if you succeed, you harvest poison for 1 dose, and if you fail, if you fail very badly, you might poison yourself. Okay. So, do you want to try?
I'm just going to sit around knitting while the kids enjoy themselves.
Hello.
I'm not going to try because I have no proficiency in nature.
I think Giselle's the one that has the most nature
I
proficiency.
don't have proficiency in nature.
Wait,
I have
no,
a lot of
it's Ant.
proficiency, so not in nature. And also
Clink?
not in poison kits.
Clink has
Clink
Ant.
No,
is Yeah,
I
Clink has
cook
the
healthy meals, not poisoned meals.
Clank has like a nature of 4, so Clank's not going to try it.
That's better than me.
I have like medicine and survival. That's useful in this case. Medicine probably somewhat.
Either nature or a poisoner's kit proficiency
Okay.
that you need in this case.
Does anyone have that proficiency? I don't think so.
no.
I'm going to take that as nobody trying.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's trying after all.
I'm
Okay.
knitting a miniature parachute while they are discussing maybe poisoning themselves.
Okay. So, you move on towards the market. Is there anything particular you want to do in the market?
Nah.
Just laugh at people. Point and laugh.
Okay. You say hello to a few of the people.
Let's tell them that there's a purple worm corpse walks up the
Yeah.
way.
We should sell some assembly required purple worm poison.
Yeah.
I don't think they have much money to pay you with, but they seem fairly confused at the fact that there is a purple worm in the city.
It might be tasty. It also might not be tasty. I don't know.
Depends on your constitution.
They
Yeah.
don't. They don't seem to be desperate enough to try that yet. They still have food.
Well, I
Hey.
heard that purple worms are always followed by rats, so keep open your eyes.
They what?
What?
They're followed by rats and other pests. I'm just making that up as I go.
Okay.
Red's like
Rats
communists?
like the other thing that is not a mouse.
Rat.
Rat and a mouse.
I thought you said Red's like communists.
They also follow purple worms, yes. Keep your eyes open. The communists will come.
Okay. you presumably move on, is it to the part of the docks where the demons are that you are going, or
Where could we find the silk?
We ask
Some
around to
point
see
in the
where we
box.
can. Yeah, we ask around if anybody has some silk to spare.
Well, we could find them in the docks, but haven't we gotten any clues where in the docks?
Possibly so. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. The guy there looked it up in the books, and there were silks in this warehouse.
Okay, so we go say hi to the demons.
Hey, you go say hi to the
And
demons.
before we reach the demons, I say to Clink, behave yourself.
Ah,
Clink always behaves himself.
Hmm.
Also, you look
Behave
pretty in
yourself.
those dresses.
Behave yourself well.
Okay.
What was the name of the top demon again?
Yeah.
Okay, I say I want to talk to Yes.
And with this, I mean I forgot myself. Let me check. Hey, where is it? Not here. Here. Leah Chandra, that was it. So you get to the. Did I put you on the right map already? Yes, I
We
did.
are here. Hello, can I
Oh,
talk
right.
to Liam Sandra?
Leah Chandra.
Leah Chandra,
Yes,
Bless you.
these
please.
are no longer here.
They spontaneously disappeared.
No, those were the guys who dropped off last time we were here. They were still on the map. Hey, the gnolls bring along Leah Chandra, who comes to and says, "So, what is your plan to free the city?"
Well, we asked some divine guidance from Torm. I don't know if you heard the guy, but he's kind of a good god who wants to help Elturel. And he said that we should go down into hell and talk to some people, and they would know what we need to do. He said that the exact solution was hidden even from his view, but that he knew that there we would be able to find the answers. It has something to do with that we would be able to convince Zariel, or maybe Forcer, I don't know, the leader of this layer of hell, to let Elturel go. But the exact of the how it goes exactly, he couldn't tell us, but we would be able to find answers there. Told us. And he's a god, so I guess he'd know.
Hey, give me a persuasion check.
Also, like, God of truth and all that, so.
I am very persuasive while I
You
say
are
this.
very, very persuasive. Okay.
Wow.
If the gods themselves are getting involved, then it seems you actually have a chance of success. So, did you come here to tell us this?
Well, before getting down to Elturel, you might know it's kind of a big of a jump. So we have some plans for getting down using magic, but we would like, as a backup plan, to have some parachutes. I don't know if you know what those are.
No.
It's kind of a giant screen of fabric which slows down your fall if you fall from high heights. And in order to make this, we need strong fabric, silk, and we heard there's enough of it in one of the dock warehouses inside of your region here.
It's like a sail for a ship, except instead of driving a ship, it makes you not fall as fast.
Exactly, that's it.
Okay, you're free to go get whatever you want from wherever you need it.
Okay, thank you. Then we'll go get whatever we want from wherever we need it, but let's only take the silk because
Do
these
demons
guys
like
are probably...
Do demons like purple worms?
Possibly. But I'm not sure if you want the demons to come out of their hiding hole and
We
wander
actually
around the
don't.
city.
we negotiated very hard for them to stay here.
Okay. And as you walk towards the house, she adds, and don't forget, don't take too long. Don't let us get impatient, and keep me keep me posted.
Okay, sure. How far does this sending stone work? Can we keep sending you messages with it?
Yeah, sending works even if you're on a different plane.
Okay, that's great. Then we can send you updates when we make some progress.
Good. Okay, with that you are free to go to the dock house, the warehouse that has, as far as you heard, silk in it, which you indeed find after a bit. So, presumably you stuff your entire bag of holding full of silk.
Yes, and then we take as much as we can carry in our arms.
Indeed. So, packed with many meters of silk, you go back out of the warehouse and do you go where?
Back to the high hall where the makey guys were, or the
Why
parachute.
don't we just jump down with Featherfall? We don't need parachutes.
It's a backup plan.
Because Featherfall
yeah.
doesn't give us any
Also,
ability to
if we
change
just
direction.
jump down with Featherfall, we land in the sticks, and we don't want to land in the sticks.
Yeah, you also need to go like a couple 100 feet sideways to get to the shore of the river. It's a very wide river.
Ah, that makes sense.
So parachute a boat down and then Featherfall into the boat. Okay. Because the parachutes we make aren't going to give us directionality.
I would use the Featherfall as a backup plan, and you fly on a giant dinosaur.
The parachutes can make us fall slow, and then we can have someone fly and pull.
Yes, that was the original plan, but then we found out we know that there's flying devils. It's kind of likely we will encounter some along the way. So if we can go down in a way that we can still fight,
Yeah.
that would be a plus. But I'd say the Featherfall and the parachutes are a very good backup in case we still fall, because if we go on a giant dragon and the dragon on a giant dinosaur and the dinosaur gets attacked, or I lose my concentration, then we still fall. So then we still need the parachutes or the Featherfall or both. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I would like, before we leave Elturel, to visit my house one last time. We could also do that now if nobody is objecting.
Get the Mickey people on the parachute first.
Okay, then we just first go to the high hall.
We could split the
Go
party.
Now
Yeah, and then we hit another purple worm.
See, that's when you run away.
When you cast Sickening Radiance and Hunger of Hadar and Black Tentacles again.
Cast
Go to
sickening.
the
Well, there
high
won't be
hall.
black tentacles till after an act.
Cast sickening radiance and then run away, so it's just a persistent navigational hazard in the city for 10 minutes.
Okay, so back to the high hall.
Yes.
Okay. So the usual, I assume, in which I
Yep.
would like the usual stealth and
do-
perception checks. Okay. So you head back by the same way you came, passing your friend the purple worm, who is still dead.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Indeed. Oh, he has risen as a zombie purple worm. No.
Oh god.
Actually, now that you mention
Cataclysm
it, I
flashback.
do have a cursed specter.
I think that only works if you slay a humanoid.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Killing a giant thing and then it coming back as a zombie is giving me cataclysm flashbacks.
Yeah. I mean, it might work if you dump it in the graveyard, but yeah. Hey.
And there weren't any communists surrounding it, right?
You make it back to the high hall without further incidents. Where I assume you give the silk to the people who make you parachutes.
Yes.
Do you want to wait until they're ready with parachutes, or
How long would it take?
probably a few hours?
I want to go visit my house.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You probably also have taken a short rest at some point in the meantime, in case you wish to do so.
Yeah, that's logical.
Yes, I get to turn my 1 back into a 2.
Indeed. And Krivkash might want to use this hit dice. And
Easy.
Clink his arcane recovery,
Yes, I should be doing that.
and so on and so forth.
Is this short rest or long rest?
Short.
Short rest, it's still the same day.
Okay.
Maybe we'll find Kraat at my house. I told him where I live. He didn't seem to be listening, but, you know, wiser than he looks.
There a short rest button?
No.
How much was that Song of Resting of Gisela?
1d6.
For now, at least.
I had a spell slot left, so I could give you a cure wounds.
Oh yeah, actually, can
That's a
do
good
that
idea.
first then.
I am touched.
Mhm.
9 hit points missing still, but I'm almost done.
I
It
could
is
give you
a good
a
touch.
vampiric touch or something.
I think that's kind of the opposite of what you want to do, but
Yes, but it's what I can do.
yeah. Next level Song of Rest becomes in D8.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thing's done his Song of Rest. Well, his arcane recovery, rather.
If everyone has done their short rest, you can move on to the House of Gisela,
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
no.
dun.
which sounded needlessly ominous.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take
Another
the,
purple worm turns up.
Oh yeah, actually
Well-
collect those as pets.
Altriel has a worm problem, so we need a worming tablet.
presumably you take a little bit of... Yeah, so... actually, alright, it's here, never mind. Oh. When you get to about here, one of you finds on the ground a parchment.
One of you.
One of you can decide who finds it.
Is it
Mac
communist
finds it
propaganda?
because he's
It should
scouting.
be Clink, because then Clink can eat it.
It's a piece of parchment with an advertisement for a magician-run pastry shop called Forbidden Delights, which coincidentally is a bit further down the street.
Clink wants to go there and eat whatever the delights they still have forbidden.
Well, we'll pass there anyway, so
Guess we're gonna fight another
I
mimic.
think we'll pass there anyway, right?
You can if you want to,
Yeah.
yes. Sure.
Ace
okay.
mimic.
A3 mimic, yeah, that was exactly the plan. So it's
And,
this building.
We're missing Lulu.
Indeed,
We're also
you
missing
are.
the building.
It's
No, the building is there.
shadow. Yeah.
We just can't see
It's
inside the building because the building has walls that we
yes,
can't see
true.
through.
Clink's token isn't the one that flips either.
It's it. But damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made it that way.
While we go there, I'm telling everyone that it doesn't surprise me that Clink is so influenceable by commercials. He's still very young in mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's that phrase? Intelligence is knowing that a tomato's a fruit, but wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
And charisma is selling salsa.
And charisma is selling, yeah. Selling your tomato-based fruit salad.
What is Clink's wisdom?
9 or 8.
Yep, that fits him just right.
9, yeah. His charisma's 14 though, so he can sell you the salad.
Okay, it should be a multi-sided token now. So, the building is in front of you. What do you do?
Go
well,
up.
Clink
get an
walks
orange.
up. Clink walks up and tastes the door.
Taste the door.
Tastes the door.
I
That's the
face
window.
palm.
Isn't that illegal in some
It's
countries?
a door now.
Okay, the
Clink
window,
turns the window into a door.
the window tastes of wood because of the thing in front of it. What's the name again?
Shutters.
Shutters.
Well, I mean,
yes.
in some sense, that's a door.
Clink opens the window.
The shutters are closed.
Clink opens the shutters and then opens the window.
Shutters are generally made not to be openable from the outside.
Well, if they're not openable
Depends
from
on
the
the shutter.
outside,
What?
how do you open
Depends
them?
strongly on the shutter, but
Yeah.
Oh,
You
inside.
operate them through the open window. And then you
How do you
close
open the window if the shutters are closed?
Hey guys, I think my Roll20 just
I-
crashed and I can't seem to reload it.
Okay.
Clink smashes the window with his sword. Open
Clink?
up your damn window.
Before Clink does a vandalism, I attempt to open the door with thaumaturgy.
The door appears to be locked.
I
As,
think the shop is closed.
as Clink
Clink the
tries to attack the window shutter for existing, after trying to eat it for whatever reason, you do hear a clicking coming for the lock, and someone seems to be peering through the door.
give us all your tasty treats.
We will pay for it. We're not criminals.
Well, talk for yourself, but
Clink might be a vandal though, so
The door opens slightly wider, and the man beckons you inside. Quick, There's devils in the city. Don't stay outside for too long.
Well, we've got one of them with us.
We don't get devils with us.
Tieflings.
Tieflings are
Rude.
not devils.
Close enough.
Also,
That's
that'd be
right.
two. That'd be two.
Well,
That's
two
racist.
have, but
Yeah. I
halves
see
make a
where you're
whole.
going.
The rest of you staying outside.
Yes, I'm staying outside.
Okay, but the man is going to close the door again.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So, the inside of the shop, has seen better days, but that makes sense given the situation, and there are also two women in there. So the man, do your friends not want to come in?
They're a bit insane. Don't worry about them.
Okay. He closes and
I thought Gisela wanted to be in here.
Gisela has no need for candy. She's an old woman. Candy is for kids.
okay.
I am the candy.
I am a kid.
Oh, nope, wrong button.
Yeah, roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh, the man.
19. Too low.
Man closes and locks the door again just to be safe. And then looks back at you. But you notice his head is turning too far to be natural. Then makes a violent crunching sound and retches up a pile of blood. And I would like everyone in the shop to make a wisdom saving throw.
There's demons! For example, me!
I think Mac is failing.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Mac didn't learn his lesson from the murder hole.
Oh, my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Okay.
Yeah, Roll20 is doing weird.
Yeah, I had to
It's,
completely
it's,
close
it's
the tab.
increasing my spell list.
Gonna refresh there.
Okay. And I would also everyone to roll initiative. After I've erased the turn order.
I now notice that Darius is the only one without a last name. Well, and Clink, but his name is not pronounceable anyway, so.
Well, Clink is, yeah, just a sound.
Yeah, it's a sound we can't pronounce, so it's normal that you don't have a last name.
Clink's editor, her thing's not working.
Well, it makes sense. Narwhals find names hard, so finding two names is twice as hard.
I think it's actually combinatorial, so it's 4 times as hard. Because you have to find not just 2 names, but 2 names that work together.
Fair enough. Okay.
That's the only additive then. That's
Just-
3 times.
Just have his last name be the same as his first name. Darius, because the parents also found it hard to find.
Darius,
common-
son, the son of Darius.
Okay, so Mac failed the wisdom save and is frightened. Krivkas Jr.
Wait.
has not made a wisdom save.
Oh.
Or,
Wouldn't
yeah.
since it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right. Roll again.
okay.
Okay, Mac is not frightened. DV, you didn't need to roll one because you're not inside.
Oh.
The people outside also can't see that anything is going on at the moment. Not until the sounds of explosions have started, at least.
which will be shortly.
Okay, so nobody is frightened, but it is very clear that this is apparently not a person. At least not a healthy living person. So, Mac, what do you do?
Mac recognizes a murder hole when he sees one. He is going to disengage, use his bonus action fast hands to unlock the door.
Okay. Give me a Thieves' Tools check. The door is unlocked.
He then decides to, because
Bolt.
he really wants to get the hell out of here, he will use his smoke bomb.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll move the door. There, the door is open.
So it's 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter? 10-foot
You are.
radius.
I think you are running out of actions at this point because you use an action to disengage and a
That's
bonus
right,
action
okay.
to open the door.
Okay, and then I am just going to keep running. Wait,
Okay.
that's Curvecast Jr. And I'm just going to shout, peace.
Say, well, Mac, you're back quickly.
Hey, Darius.
Mac responds with, they only had blood candy.
Ah, okay.
Darius, you should make sure you're outside of the room.
I am
I'm
still
going to
not
light
Oh,
it
alone.
up.
don't worry, I'll be outside the room. Can I have Crivcast Jr. strike as Mac is moving?
Sure, I suppose.
Okay, because he's going to attempt to sting the man who let us in.
Okay.
If
Would that not provoke an attack of opportunity on the small creature, though?
No, because Krivkas Jr. is not using movement.
yeah,
So if I stand on a thing that moves, I can avoid attacks of opportunity.
Yes. Congratulations, you
Okay.
have invented mounted combat.
Yeah, you missed the mounted combat last week. Or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having a mount. You get a free disengage, basically.
uh-huh.
Because your mount can disengage as an action and you don't need to because you're not moving.
And then I'm going to have. I'm going to blast that guy.
Okay, so I'm not sure why you rolled twice, but neither of those hit.
Yeah, I didn't roll because the button wasn't clickable, but I clicked it anyway, and it clicked.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 doesn't hit, 13 does. So,
And I'm going to blast him back.
okay, you blast him back, he smacks into the wall.
And then I am going to leave.
Okay.
Well, you're back quickly too. Must be very bad candy that they have.
It is extremely untasty.
Hey. The man runs. Okay, moves up to here. I think. What's the range? Now, gonna move up to here. Possibly provoking an attack of opportunity if Mac has a melee weapon in his hand.
Nope.
Nope.
Just bash with your crossbow.
What the hell is that?
Crivcast Jr. takes the attack of opportunity.
Now that I see what's coming out of the shop.
Okay, 17 hits, so he takes 4 piercing damage and does not need to make a saving throw because he is immune to being poisoned.
Oh, is he running over the shop with his head still on backwards?
Yep.
Nice.
So is he running
So
backwards
is he
or just...
running backwards
Yeah.
with his head forward, or is he running forward with his head backwards?
Sideways. What?
It's an owl person.
Why not Zoidberg?
Oh no! Oh no.
Okay.
Hey, Quivcash, I think this might be necromancy.
Okay. Then he fires a hand crossbow at Mac. It's a critical hit.
That he's not looking, does that give him a disadvantage?
So Mac takes 11 piercing damage.
I will use my reaction
Okay.
and have it to what, 6 is it, or 5?
5. Brown down unless otherwise specified.
I always forget, so sorry.
And then with the other hand, picks a potion vial from his belt and chucks it at Darius.
I dislike this.
7 to hit, so you manage to catch it on your shield where it violently explodes, but you take no damage. The explosion seems to be decently large as well. So, Gisela.
What's happening? Do I recognize the creature?
Give me a religion check.
It is simply a pseudopod of a bakery mimic.
I think I recognize the creature.
Yeah, well, you are. Well, it's definitely an undead creature. It seems to be at the moment, but there is something off with it, and you're not quite sure what. But you feel like you might be able to find out at some point.
You know so much about him, you even know that he used to live down the street from you.
Okay, out of character, you can't know at this moment, but I will take the roll into account at the point where you can know.
Okay. And the frightening effect that they had.
It was just
not-
for the thing he did. It's
Okay.
not an aura. It's because he did a scary thing.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 20 is very slow.
It is extremely slow.
Also, now it's outside again. It's going to do a scary thing again.
The head turns the
And-
other way.
No, now its arms also twist backwards, cracking until they are backwards.
Is this a
like
chrysalid?
that. And I would like everyone who has not yet done a saving throw to make one as well.
When did
So-
he do that?
Just now, on his turn as bonus action.
Turn.
So Gisela, Dal, Krivkash, and Lulu make a wisdom saving throw.
I was going to imagine that instead of turning its head laterally backwards, it turns its head like vertically all the way around. It nods and just keeps going until it's back around.
Sounds like... Oh, I know what this creature is. It's a manifestation of janky ragdoll physics.
Who knows? Okay, none of you failed the save, so you're
When
not
we
terribly
finally-
squared.
The real reason we don't want to be in the room with it is that when we finally kill it, it's just going to bounce around the room at ridiculous...
I've seen enough
Oh,
freaky
wait, sorry.
rituals that this doesn't bother me.
Sorry, it was Gisela's turn, which I almost skipped. So Gisela,
Well, this thing seems to keep doing frightening stuff, so I'm gonna use counter charm.
that's against. Isn't that against being charmed?
Or frightened.
Okay. So that's your action.
Yeah, and I try to put it. There it is.
Start performance. Any friendly creatures within 30 feet.
Although I
Okay.
think it's not really necessary anymore because everyone's made a save, but Gisela doesn't know that, so. I mean,
Sure.
out of character, I know probably can't try that again because the people that already made a save didn't have to do it again.
Yeah, but that's indeed
But-
not something your character would know. Because that's a game mechanic. Oh. Okay, so that's 30 feet. Just put an aura on you so we can see that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll stand here. At least it's a bit closer.
That's your action. You have bonus actions to do stuff if you wish to.
No, not at this point.
Okay, Vikash.
Hello, friend.
I see this frightening creature come out and I just start to play a little dance and music.
You give it a amusing theme song
Yeah,
that
exactly.
completely undermines all of its dramatic effect.
Yes.
Is probably something undead, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That we already know.
And let's make it, and that's my turn.
Yeah. I was looking up the because Gisela gives it an amusing theme song.
Oh, this sounds like Adam's Family.
It is.
That's awesome.
Okay, so Krivkash runs up to it, gives it a good smack with. I search for instrumental. I don't want singing. Okay, gives it a good smack with his sword scimitar, which is 22 damage. Not bad, not bad. And it is also booming bladed. Okay, that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Lulu moves forward a bit. Oh,
Yes. Dell also moves forward a bit. There we go. He's got 30 feet of movement. He can't quite make it for an attack, so he's just gonna move up here. And he's gonna Eldritch Blast it. Actually, he's going to Hexblade's Curse it.
okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I said it. I'll do it. Bonus action, and then Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
So,
Is there not a separate Eldritch Blast for when you have Hexblade's Curse because of the increased crit chance? If there isn't, there should
check
be one.
Hexblade's Curse as the global damage modifier.
Yeah, but there's also a if you have Eldritch Curse on a creature, then you have a critical hit on a 19, and you can't do that via modifier. So I have a separate Eldritch
Oh.
Blast HC.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mistake. It is right here.
Doesn't matter in this case, but for
next
future.
time, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah. Okay. The 13 hits. The 9 does not. So that's 10 force damage.
And I yoink it.
Okay.
Imagine it comes flying, and I like try to stop with my shield.
Quite possibly so. Yes.
Is it a
Yeah.
free object interaction to hold your sword out pointing at it?
I would
Yes, but
love it if I could do that.
It's not going to actually hurt it, but okay. Clink.
Let's see. I suppose I should attack her to make sure I can get away. So I'm going to stab her in the face hole.
Okay.
I think that value is wrong. Yes, something's gone really wrong with my page.
What the hell are you doing?
I have no idea what the hell has gone wrong.
I
What?
Give me a sec. Somehow I've got random blesses added, all sorts of shit. My page has gone stupid. I have 3 pages worth of text.
What the fuck?
Roll20 is broken. I'm just gonna restart it.
What the hell? Oh, there are 5. No, that is
That's
there.
added it.
What the? Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Roll20.
Okay, I got rid of the bless. I'll get rid of the 25 extra spells after the session because I think I just put them underneath. So the top ones should still be your normal spells.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. I'm just restarting Roll20 because it's clearly not happy with me.
Roll20 is having a hard time this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for your roll, you can just.
It would have been a
Nope.
+7 because that's the default, I think.
Yeah, it's using strength. Why is it using strength? You're a dex fighter. I put it on dex.
Yeah, I think Roll20 broke it quite badly.
Fascinating.
It's really strange. So a roll of 19 +7, so there's 26 to hit.
Yeah, if it hits even with a strong thing. Just
Yeah.
changing your attacks back to
Thank you for
dex.
that.
So what exactly
Don't
happened
know
with
what the
that
fuck.
roll?
Roll20 broke and did weird shit to my attack list. It like added hundreds. That's why. Have a look at my image I posted earlier.
I saw that, but I see the roll that's a 21 minus 3? Plus 3?
Yeah, so the +3 is from Bless twice apparently,
Yeah, it
and one of the
added
Blesses rolled a 1, so it comes out weird.
it rolled blast twice. It used strength for whatever reason.
Clink has been blessed.
Double blessed.
It's like a wild mage.
All right, so he stabbed.
Okay, yeah, whatever. So that's 9 damage in total,
Probably.
I think.
Are those damage rolls correct? No, because they're against strength.
Yeah, so that's plus 5, so that's 14.
Why do I have a black steel razor that's 1d4 +4 magical piercing?
Because that's your dagger.
Oh, the 1d. Oh, the +4 is from Dex. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, the 1d4 is the offhand attack, and the other one is if you use it as normal attack.
Right. So that's the status.
Okay, yeah, so she takes 14 damage, still very alive.
I walk away, stab this guy.
Okay, she does not have a melee weapon, so she does not make an attack.
I stabbed him. I stabbed her anyway. Mobility.
Yeah. Oh, right. Which one of those are you using Booming Blade or something on?
I'll use booming blade on this one.
Okay.
Oh no, actually on the girl. Easier,
Okay.
better to.
Okay. Give me Booming Blades of damage roll. Should be a 1d8, I think. Okay, we'll take the 5. The primary is just 1d8. Okay, and on the second one takes 2 damage from your stab.
No, at 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8. Oh, wait, sorry, ignore me. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
That should have been done as a bonus.
Yeah. Okay. It's your turn. I'll take that as yes.
Wait, I just stabbed this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move the rest of my movement away.
Okay.
Also, I come to suspect that it's my push to talk button that did the addition.
Okay. So, one of the ladies jumps over the counter, runs towards the door opening. Looks at the situation. And moves over here and fires her hand crossbow twice at Mac. Both of those are a 14 to hit, so Mac nimbly dodges out of the way of the bolts.
Quick question. Did Krivkash Jr. ever get his reaction back? Or when does he get his reaction back?
On my turn.
Okay.
Yeah. The other one gets over here and does the same. That's a 21 and an 18 to hit.
And she takes the boom blade.
Yes, she does. So she takes 1100 damage. So
For 18.
for the
even though it
18,
doesn't really
Gisela stops the 18, which means Mac takes only 7 piercing damage from the 21.
Okay.
Does Gisela want to do?
Yes, I use setting words. And
Okay.
increase my oh, you already put the icon.
I am paused. Okay, so she takes 8 psychic damage as well. Okay. Mac.
AFK 26.
Okay. I get my reaction back. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the attack of opportunity.
He doesn't have a melee weapon.
Oh, even better. And I think I will hide.
Okay. Elf. You are hidden.
I am going to attack the first one that tried to attack me. Oops. Yeah, this one?
Okay. Uh, 21 hits. That's
Do you want to
39.
Do you want to choose the 21 to hit or the 21 to hit?
Obviously the 21.
I think the 21 is better. Okay, so she takes 39 damage. So your bolt hits her in the heart and she falls to the ground. But as she does so, a weird jellyfish creature plops out of her corpse and hovers on the ground.
Kill it with fire.
It's a mind flayer.
Not a mind flayer.
And Mac decides to move a little bit further away because F
And
this.
as Gisela sees this, he suddenly remembers what this is. This is a dibuk, which is not actually an undead, but a type of demon that can possess corpses.
Yeah.
It's the D-book.
It has deep book access.
So they can possess corpses, and if they do so, they remember more or less what the corpse knew in life, and thus they can infiltrate. But they are also kind of violent, so because they're demons.
I start to sing this in my performance against frightening
Okay.
as a sort of musical.
Okay, I'm going to add a turn for the debug. And then put it on the same place it was before, which is 4.17.
Do I also remember like special things about them, like being immune to something or
Well,
abilities?
like all demons, they have resistance to cold, fire, lightning, and in this case also thunder and acid.
Ah,
And they also, yeah, can't be poisoned. They can move through things like ghosts can.
Okay.
And they like to frighten people. Okay. Darius.
I dislike. I will blast the exposed jellyfish in its jelly sack.
Okay. 17 hit. 19 also hits, so that's a total of 10 force damage.
And push it away both times.
Hey. Yeet. Ends up somewhere over there.
Body remains broken on the floor.
Indeed.
Should have marked that body as dead.
Oh yeah. Indeed. Okay. Then the other one going to move away a bit, taking the booming blade damage and the attacks of opportunity if needed.
Yes. So I have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You did that right.
Okay, 19 hits, so that's 18 damage in total. Krivka, roll me a booming blade if you want to,
1, 2.
and also if you don't want to.
Can I find it in my list? And if the browser tab stops cheating itself.
Nope.
There.
It's called booming blade secondary
Yes,
or something.
I didn't click there. I clicked for somewhere else. So that is what I wanted to click. Ah,
Okay.
Nice.
Supposed to be 2d8. The other one.
there.
Okay, so 5. Okay, stepping away was not a very good idea.
be fair to it, neither was staying there.
Second jellyfish comes out. That's turn. The other one was at 20.17. Okay, but it's still its turn. So instead it steps a bit further back and starts casting a spell.
Do we know the
Clink
spell?
attempts to identify.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. You have no idea.
Clink counterspells it.
Okay, you counterspell it successfully.
That means it was an automatic.
Which means it was 3rd level or lower.
Does counterspell scale with your with spell slots or?
Yeah, it automatically counters the level of spell slot you use. So if you use a 4th level spell slot, you can counter a 4th level spell without needing a check. And so on. Okay. And then it's going to use a bonus action to repossess the corpse it was just in.
Okay, so we have to kill them while they're out. Is that true? Is that knowledge I have?
Yeah, well, you also know that they can't possess corpses just right after each other. There's a small cooldown or something on it, but it's not terribly large, so it's best to be quick.
Well, this was still in the same turn. He could
Well-
do that. That's a
well-
very short cooldown.
Well, the last time he possessed a corpse was a longer time ago.
Pulp the corpses.
No, he just, in his turn, he walked away, he had some attacks of opportunity, he was
It's-
driven out
it's
of the
between
body, and
new
now in the
possessions.
same
Between
turn...
new possessions.
It's
The possessing of a corpse is a
of another
bonus action.
corpse. Of a corpse.
the cooldown is on the rising edge, not on double edge.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's an action. Sorry, he can't do that yet. My bad.
Well, I guess I was correct to yeet the other one.
Okay, Gisela.
Yeah. Then I'm going to butterfly beam the one that's furthest away.
Okay,
Yeah.
18 hits. So that's 10 force damage. Anything else?
Getting rid of my icons.
Indeed.
Gonna move a bit.
Indeed.
Okay.
Don't forget you can move people as bonus action now.
What was that bonus action?
Yeah, that's the entire point why
As
you
a
pick the
bonus
feat.
Then I pull this. Who can I pull the corpse towards me. This one.
Oh yeah. Does it work on objects as well? Okay,
I don't
cool.
know. One creature. I can't,
Pull the
I
creature.
can't move a corpse.
Ah, and that's not a creature anymore. You can move one of your friends towards it, but I'm not sure if that's
Just pull
very
that
useful.
towards us.
What do you say, Clink?
Pull it towards us.
You
I
were
can
saying,
only move
yeah, you're saying
towards
pull it.
myself. I cannot put one of the friends next to it because it's not in a straight line.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll pull the. But then they have to. Then they're closer to their body again.
But that's okay. If it's 10 foot, is it only 5 foot or 10?
5.
Well,
Push
still,
it.
it'll be closer.
Push it into the bakery, and then I can close the door.
I push it into the bakery, but they can just go through doors, as we have
And-
already know. But whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You also
Yeah.
need to set a step one square forward to reach it, I think, because it was within 30 feet.
Yes. Indeed. I'm just gonna push Dell one forward.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay
A
with
little
that.
push. A little push.
Okay. If you're okay with that, then you don't need to make a save. Just go door. I think this. Yeah, this is in a
If you
straight
went
line.
beside Mac and pulled it, it would get in case of Krivkash.
They'll like wants to get close to the fight, and then he like feels himself stepping forward, and he's like, "Oh, okay, that's done."
Okay. Ipkash.
Hello, friend. Let me ask you a question. Stop shitting yourself. Bit. Browser.
Well, that's a new one.
God damn it. And then it clicks everything at once.
Okay.
So, the last
Yeah.
one, I make a third one, and that last one is the one that counts, because the other ones were just wild clicking while trying to get the browser to do what I want. So the last one counts.
But it's only the first one that you actually clicked on the right thing. Oh wait, no, it's not an undead, now it's a demon. Okay, let's take the last one then. As you say, a 14 just hits. It's only when it's possessing a corpse that it's an undead. Okay, 16 damage, and it is booming bladed.
Have you met my lord and savior, Tamara?
One dropped out.
It was Fox.
Okay.
He went to bed. This one does. Okay. Lulu is going to move a bit forward in case you want to move forward, I suppose. Well,
Hey, so we've learned that we have to attack the demons while they're disembodied. So another step forward. And oh, I have a question. Does Hexblade's curse apply to the demon or the corpse to which it was possessing?
the demon, because it's still the same creature.
Sweet. So this one is the one that came from this body, is that correct?
Yeah, but I put the token on it again.
Oh, appreciate it. Okay, sweet.
So flaming sphere ignites object. So do you think they would appreciate attempting to possess a burnt corpse?
Not burnt, burning.
Yeah.
Don't think they would mind very much, but I think it would logically take a while to burn a corpse.
Just remember, the only thing worse than zombies is flaming zombies.
So I'm going to green flame blade him. So I'm going to check Hexblade's curse and green flame blade and Tempest Hexblade's curse.
Okay,
I don't know if I did that right.
I think so. Okay, yeah, 17 hits, so that's 29 damage. Okay, the demon goes down with a burning slash. You rend the ugly jellyfish in two. It
Sweet.
dissolves.
Eat it, jellyfish. And
Okay.
yes, I can. Yeah, I guess I can maybe take one step here, getting ready to attack the next set of demons.
Okay.
And yeah, good.
Clink's not going to waste a spell slot. .30 foot.
Uh, 11 does not hit.
Jesus.
9 also does not hit, and I'm not sure what for. Ah, Booming Blade. Okay, yeah.
I had disabled that, so I don't know why that's showing up.
You have
that's a
been
2.
afflicted by the curse of Krivkash.
I think it's just because roll 20 is so broken at the moment.
Oh. Her turn comes around. What's she going to do? Going to move over here. Which means Dell gets an attack of opportunity.
Yay!
So you just had your turn, so you should have your reaction back.
Let me just uncheck Green Flame Blade. No longer Hexblade's Curse, so it's just a regular sword attack.
Mm-hmm.
13 presumably doesn't hit.
13 just hits.
Oh, sweet.
And not wearing armor. Okay, so that's 10 damage she takes as she runs away from you, and then she fires her hand crossbow at Gisela. With a 22 to hit.
Well, I don't want to get hit.
You still just get hit, I think.
Damn it.
Because the thing adds 2, and then this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it
Yes.
still just hits your AC. But it was worth a try. Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage. And then she throws a vial at you as well. With another 22 to hit. Which, yeah, alright. So, the vial explodes in a large splash of acid, so both you and Darius take 9 acid damage.
I disapprove.
I disapprove as well.
You said 9?
9. I did.
Alright, I'll do that as soon as I can select a text field.
Okay. Okay, the other, the book. Mm. Is going to move a bit closer and starts to also cast a spell. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Dina.
Okay,
But,
then
doesn't really matter because I can't counterspell it anymore.
you two far apart. You already used your reaction.
Yeah, so
And Clink is not saying anything.
Sorry, what?
Okay. The D-Book is casting a spell next to you.
Clink will reaction it.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
I do want to see what it is.
Ah,
And I threw.
casting Fear.
He's casting fear!
Clink also knows this.
What does fear do?
Makes you
Uh,
afraid.
Makes you afraid in an area of effect. 30
And
foot
what's the
cone.
save for that?
What?
What's
Probably
the save for that?
Wisdom.
Fuck it, I'll just let it go.
Okay. Both Clink and Dell have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I was worried about that.
Okay. The DC.
Wasn't worth the third level spell slot for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, Clink fails. Dell makes the save.
Sweet.
Do we
So
know
the
when
thing
can
is-
he make a new saving throw?
Hold on. So you are Clink drops both his weapons because that and is frightened. While he is under effect of the spell, he has to take the dash action and move away from the caster, being the D-Book, by the safest available route on each of your turns. You can make a new wisdom saving throw if you end your turn in a location you can no longer see the D-Book.
Oh, easy.
What?
I have
What?
no idea what Silver said, but okay.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so you have to dash away from him and yeah, then you can save again. Okay. And then he's going to use the rest of its movement. I think it started over here, so that's 10 feet, and I'm going to drift inside the house, just to be a dick.
Clink can no longer see him. He makes his wisdom saving throw.
Alright, that's true. The D-Book would be smart enough to know this and go stand over here.
Okay, fair enough.
It's also
what?
at the end of your turn, not at the end of its turn.
Wait. What just happened?
Clink is afraid of the ghost demon.
Okay.
Dino did something dumb that his creature would not do because the creatures are smarter than Dino.
Okay.
Basically, Clink can't stop being afraid if he doesn't see the demon anymore, and the demon, the first thing he did was just fly out of sight of Clink.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, well, he doesn't stop being afraid, but he gets a new save. Okay, Mac.
Let's see. I cannot see it. So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Best I can do is actually just get in range. 10, 15, 20. Best I can do is that, so. Crap. I'm gonna go here, prepare an action to fire crossbow if I see the D-Book. Actually, wait, there's the other girl down here. I thought she was dead.
Nope.
Okay, never mind
Not
then.
yet.
Shoot. I was.
And I'll leave you to prepared action. Someone will kill her corpse, and then you'll shoot it while it pops out.
Actually, yeah, I will do that. I will.
I want to point out that she has only been attacked once so far.
But Darius and Grisella get a turn there, so they can do some damage. And Krivkash can charge it.
Let's see. Where was I? I was right here, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Can I see her from here?
No, but you can if you go one tile to the left. Although, yeah, apparently
I
you
can.
can. Yeah, you can.
Okay, then I will give myself advantage. And I will attack her.
Okay. Okay, 21 hits. She takes
Her head was converted to meat.
35 damage. She takes a severe wound to the shoulder, but she's still standing. Only just, though. Eris.
Yes. I am going to blast her out of the bubble.
Yep.
Maybe, depending on whether or not Roll20 responds.
So far not. Okay, 19 and 19 both hit.
Nice.
So you blast her against the wall. She slides down, and the jellyfish pops out as well.
So here's a quick question. If I'm prone right next to some, like next to a target, and I blast them, can I blast them into the air?
I think you would need to be unkind, I suppose.
And
'Cause I
he adds spin by blasting further left or right on the target.
Not quite.
Give the target backspin.
Yeah, I suppose that would work, but being prone, of course, gives you disadvantage on attack roll, so that's maybe not the best tactic to go
But
for.
it could get me. It could get me a 2d6 extra damage for fall damage.
Yes. It is true.
Like skeet shooting with Eldritch Bliats at corpses in the air,
Yeah.
trying to add fall damage.
It's a cunning plan, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Man. Chidala.
Clink on his next turn is going to have to move 80 feet, right? Away from the thing.
Yep.
Would he move
Towards
to
safe
the...
locations.
So would he move to the left? Probably yes.
Probably not, because that's not as safe.
Can he
He has-
choose
If I
where he
move to the
goes?
right, I am behind my friends.
It says
Wait a second. That demon is recessed, so he'd probably only have to move once before he stopped being in line of sight, wouldn't he?
End of my turn still, so I have to pull move the full
He
80.
can only do the saving throw at the end of his turn, so he has to just run until then.
yeah,
so that's
so
80 feet.
the spell says a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route. And you, in this case, is a caster, so this guy.
Can he choose where he runs?
He can, but he cannot move any closer towards the target.
So he can move towards the bottom where I am.
So he
35
can basically
feet.
choose in which direction he wants to run.
Okay, so
Can run entirely off the map.
Oh,
yeah,
he
he will run.
oh
off
he
the
can
map.
he can zigzag, maybe.
No.
So Clink, if you run towards me and I'm further down the alley because you have to,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna use counter charm. Where was it again?
Does it say have to move the full distance away, or just use the dash action?
You have to use a dash action and
Yeah, you
Which
have
means
to
I have to move at least 45 feet.
80 feet. 40 and another.
45. The minimum distance I can move and use the dash action is 45 foot.
You have to move your full speed, right?
That's in the intention, yeah.
So you
But
move
is it in the
80
wording?
I can stand a bit more down here, so that you're
Check this
certainly
out.
within my radius, and then you get a bonus, an advantage on that saving throw. If you end up within my aura, and I don't think you can just zigzag like that.
Yeah, it's me trying to zigzag, but
Yeah, so have to run away, and you can't zigzag to
I mean, if
seize it. You are frightened after all.
yeah,
Sympathy,
he
sympathy.
will run off the map, but I think he will still be within my aura.
Let me see.
Hmm.
Started here.
So 45, 55, and then he has another 25.
Yeah, so
After that,
I can go stand here, and then my thing is
Can you-
30 feet. So
and he should just still be in there. Yeah.
Can you prepare an action to tackle him?
to tackle who?
Well, she
Clink.
can try to grapple him, but her strength is not very fantastically great.
Neither is his.
That's true, but
And I try to move as a bonus action this this demon thingy away from me.
okay. So that's a strength saving throw. I think it has to do.
Yes.
Okay. 13. So it moves away from you and is now inside the building.
That's good. Okay, so my I can't remove my icons because it opens up at the bottom, but I can't
Move
remove my
works for me.
Yeah, but I mean it pops up at the
Ah,
bottom,
yeah. Move
but
your
because I'm at the bottom of
yeah,
the map.
move your token a bit and put it back. Hey, gosh.
So that one, it's up the roof.
No, it's inside the building.
Ah, okay.
Gisela pushed it through.
Pushed it through.
Yes.
It's a ghostly thing, so it can move through objects.
I see. Okay. So I think I will more likely do the other thing. And God damn it, roll 20, stop shitting yourself. Ah. Have range? No. Pedos doesn't have range. Then I will.
Would turning on the Claw of Tomorrow help with any?
Think so.
They're turning on the what?
The sword
It's,
has an aura.
Ah,
well, I think it's turned itself on because that's how it does the extra damage to undead, but they're not sensitive to sunlight.
And I will use my breath weapon to breathe some radiance on that one right in front of me.
Okay. So roll me the damage for that.
I already clicked and roll 20 is really, really slow today
Ah.
for me.
There we are. Okay. Oh, jeez. So that's the dex save for the D-book. Dex save is a 22, so it takes half damage, being 13. And then makes a constitution saving throw for keeping concentration. Keeps concentration with an 18.
God damn it. And that is my turn.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lulu is I don't know, moving a bit over here. So, well,
Yay. So just to confirm, this one's like in the wall
yeah,
because it got
it's,
pushed.
yeah, it got pushed through the wall.
I think I'm gonna. Oh, Clink hasn't run yet. I think what Dell's gonna do is he's going to. He sees that Krivkash is going after the other one. He's going to go to this corner and he's going to hold an action to Greenflame Blade it when it makes an appearance or when he can see it.
Okay. Clink.
What if you just stab the wall?
Then you're stabbing the wall.
Clink.
Clink doesn't have a lot of choice.
Oh, my thing broke while I was doing it, but that's less than 80 foot of movement, so I'm just going to run to there. Hide
Yeah.
under Griscala's skirts.
Yeah, well, you'd be about 20 foot further down, but okay, make your wisdom save with advantage. You make the save thanks to the advantage. You are no longer frightened.
Good, because next turn I wouldn't be able to get you in the aura.
Yeah, you can't really keep up to him.
Clink
Although
is
did-
fast.
Unless did you take Dimension Door? Or was
No.
it? Oh no, that was Darius, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Clink's running away turn.
That was the entire turn of Clink.
Yeah, it's at the end of your turn that you get the save. Okay. So. The book flies back over here. And then uses an action to repossess the corpse.
And then we throw him out again, and he uses an action to repossess, we throw him out.
Don't you hate when your corpses get impounded?
Okay.
Smart motherfucker staying out of my reach.
Yes. Mean like that. And then moves a bit further away. Just for fun. Okay.
I have an idea. You guys kill it. I'm going to thunderstep its corpse away.
That's
Thunderstep it up into the sky.
a good idea.
Hey. This is the book. Going to move through the wall. Over here. And use an action to repossess this corpse.
Ah. Clink was going to have Gentle Repose memorized. If he had, he could just touch a corpse and it wouldn't be able to be possessed.
Oh.
It prevents the corpses from turning into undead.
That would have worked. But you did not. Okay, Mac.
Okay. If I get on top of the roof to here, would I be able to hide from this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get on top of the roof here. I'm going to hide.
You are hidden.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If I use my scatter shot with the nether swap, and say I attack this one down here, and I happen to kill it, and I do the nether swap, would that nether swap just the body or the debuk inside of it as well?
Good question.
I mean, strictly speaking, the body is the part being hit.
So if he's raising that question, I guess the question is, can he forcibly depossess the body from the debuk with
Yeah.
nether swap if
Well,
he
I
does
mean,
that?
the assumption would be that I would kill the body, and when you kill the body, the debuk is being ejected out already.
Yeah, but I think killing and the moving, swapping are kind of simultaneous. So I think that the book would move together with it because it's not like something dies in a fraction of a second.
What if he like gets ejected like halfway through the area?
But it's a teleport. It's not
Ye-
move.
Yeah.
move.
That's why I'm curious.
Hmm.
You get smeared across time and space.
Banishment via nether swap.
So it sounds like that is not something that would happen, correct, Dino?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. I was going, if it was, I was actually going to see if I could like nether swap that and a dead body of the other debuk to basically make sure that this one wouldn't have anything to possess. But okay. I am going to, since I'm hidden, I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Well, there's nothing stating I can't possess a book corpse.
This.
Well,
That
they
would
don't
be
leave
pretty funny.
corpses.
The book doesn't leave a corpse behind. It's not a
Oh, okay.
material creature.
Dan be a tree book.
Swap it with a brick.
Three
you
luck.
could- If you could swap it with the other corpse, that would also work because they need a
Wait, is your swap only on creatures?
probably.
I think I specified it that way, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I'm just going
If
to
it's
attack
not
this one
creatures, you
down
just
here.
swap it with a brick.
Well, what if you swap it with a live creature, like one of us?
Then we get a lot of
Then they-
damage because he shoots very good.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
That one.
he's not obligated to use sneak attack.
That is true.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's the thing is that if it's a scatter shot, one would have sneak attack, one wouldn't.
Okay, 22 hits, so that's 32 damage. Just as we just got back. Okay, Darius.
Apparently 35 can do
Yeah.
it, but not 32.
35 when she had already taken damage.
Oh.
So, since blasts are simultaneous, there's no way I can blast the corpse and the body separate.
The what?
The corpse and the body separately, or the corpse and the demon.
Ah, no.
Does the demon inherit the body's momentum?
I made it come out at the end of the arc last time, yes.
Okay, never mind. Alright, I will blast this one.
Okay. Both of those hit. 16 damage. Chisela.
I'm gonna blast the, let's say, the one closest to me.
Okay.
If you push with
Alright.
one blat and pull with the other, does it pull them apart?
No. It just
11
vibrates.
force. 11 force damage. It's just forcefully stays in place. Hey,
Ah.
I know. Unless
I guess
Gisela
if
wanted
I-
to do bonus action.
Is 11 enough for not for killing, right?
I guess if I hit the feet with one and the head with the other, then I might be able to spin them around.
That'd be fun.
But I think
Ragdoll
they would-
physics.
Maybe riding around, maybe riding around. Okay.
I think I think they would only spin a complete revolution and land back on their feet.
And I will pull
Obviously.
this one towards me, just for fun.
I think it's too far away.
Is it? Oh right, it has to be in my aura.
Yeah. Okay, Kivkash.
Well, I'm going to stand here and pull Lulu towards me.
Okay.
Ah, I
Well,
thought he
we'll-
was
Oh,
going
yeah.
one.
Right.
Lulu.
Sure. Okay, Kivkash.
If Roll20 would let me do anything. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a thing that looks alive. Can I hit it?
Mm-hmm.
I will hit it.
It's done that.
Waiting for the thing to notice that I clicked only once. Does it arrive at some point?
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 hits. So that's 12, 19 damage.
And that is my turn.
And a booming blade. Lulu is good place. Dull.
Yay. So that the book I was after was trying to run away. It's now possessed. I am going to run up to it. I'm going to cast Hex, because I haven't used a thing yet. And I'm going to, yeah, Green Flame Blade it.
Okay. Hex. Hex.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to move the token for a second so I could put the actual icon on there. This one. Okay, so yeah, roll the attack for it. I don't see it yet.
I am still looking for. Oh, I just have to. Oh, Green Flame Blade and. That's how I do that.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so 23 definitely hit. So that's 23 damage. Which is enough to once again force the Dibuk out of this corpse.
Neat. And that's the end of Dell's turn.
Okay, thank.
Oh, can my Green Flame Blade have the fire jump from the possessed body to the demon?
No, demon is not there yet.
Okay, I tried.
Okay, Clink.
It's full bright day, isn't it?
Yeah.
As day as it gets in here.
Yeah, there's no sun.
If I attack with a finesse weapon in my main hand, I get to apply the dex bonus to damage from both attacks, right?
No.
No?
Bonus action attack is always without.
Sorry, not bonus action attack, the second attack from my second attack.
Yeah,
two attacks.
yeah, it's only your bonus action offhand attack that doesn't have the dex.
Oh! Okay. That's right, I forgot I had that one as well.
Yeah, so you
Right, I
have.
cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
Okay. You advance.
Which I can't see anything to actually push the button because my thing's been done.
Supposed to be somewhere in your attacks, but it might have.
Oh, I was meaning for the concentration.
Oh yeah, well, you're concentrating.
I'm at the bottom of the screen, so I can't have concentration.
I think I can just do. Okay, so if Roll20 wants to stop bugging out. Okay, there it is. You are concentrating.
Where's my other Shadow Blade? There's a Shadow Blade for level 3, 4.
Normally, I think you click on it and then it just asks you which level.
And the first one's going to be with Burning Blade. One sec.
Okay. I haven't seen any rolls arrive yet, but site is slow today.
Oh, okay, no, it's just being done.
Nice.
Okay. 24 to hit. Are you using a second level slot?
Yes.
Okay, then it's correct. Okay, 24 hit, so that's 16 damage on your first attack, and Booming Blade.
Ah, that's Scorching Ray, not Shadow Blade Glare.
Yeah,
Fucking can't read.
It's okay. You have small children. We understand.
now it's suddenly a
I-
third level spell.
What the fuck is going on with this shit? Ignore the third 8, so that's 12.
Yeah, so that's 12 plus 4 is 16. Another 16 damage. Okay.
And then I can't use my bonus action, so I'm going to wait here.
Yeah, you already use it. Indeed. Okay. Well then, the D-book cannot repossess the corpse yet, because it only just did so. So it starts casting a spell,
It is in melee range of people.
which does not matter in 5th edition
Oh,
whatsoever.
right.
Gisela does not know which spell it is.
I'm guessing it's fear.
Which level is this thing? Clink recognizes the spell as Dimension Door.
Oh,
I
it
was
wants to
pretty
flee.
sure it's Inspire.
Okay,
Big counters.
with a 3rd level spell slot, I assume.
Well, that's the lowest, yes.
Okay, give me a intelligence check, because Dimension Door is a 4th level spell. Just countered.
Yes.
Exactly hit the DC. Okay,
By rolling a 10.
indeed. Okay,
And then Clink goes Nina Nina.
yeah, that's about what it can do at this point. Okay,
It could try to move away.
yeah, then it's just going to get an attack of opportunity and take damage. Okay, the next one is its turn now, which you can't see because it's on the GM layer.
Uh-huh.
So she's just going to fire her crossbow at Krivkash twice, even though she has disadvantage at doing so, because moving is not a good idea either. 16 and a 7 to hit, so both just clang off his armor. Back.
Clink and Dell, you guys got that debug?
I'm sure we do.
Okay, then I'm going to give myself advantage and then attack the one by Krivkash.
Okay.
Burned.
Yeah, that hits. 30 damage, still standing but barely. Oh yes.
Yes, I'm going to shoot this one again.
Mhm. Okay. He goes down again. The book flies out of her corpse once more. Isella.
I'm going to,
Meow.
yeah, I'm going to shoot at the one next to Krivkash.
Okay. Okay, for a total of 17 damage, the book dissolves into
Yay.
smoke. Kivkash. Gisela killed your book. What do you do?
I pull Krivkash one towards me.
Assuming Krivkash is willing, he ends up here.
Yes. I am
Come here, Krivkash! I yell.
You're having entirely too much fun with this newfound power.
Yes.
I am out of range for smacking it, so I will tailing it instead, if stupid page would let me.
Okay. Wisdom save is a 12, so the book takes 24 necrotic damage and blast part in black smoke.
Neat.
And with that, the fight is ended, and I think this is a good place to end the session. You can look inside the shop late the next time.
I want to
Okay.
see if there actually are snacks. Or perhaps the cake was a lie all along.
You've been saving that, haven't you?